You know how niggas be like, all jokes aside. You know how niggas be like, I'm this and that for life. This and that for life. I'm always for life, nigga. This a blow. Hey, yo, Madara. Here go a class for you, my nigga. 140 for the rebel. The world turned its back on me. I'm a cripple. We got soldiers, he got soldiers, but I got different ones. Ain't no way out, I tell you once. Don't pray for nothing, sin and curse. We can't forgive what's forbidden. Remain in them trenches. Trust in the Lord, but please forgive me for the times that I did. If rank is given, have your respect to your apprentice. Be about your business. This loyalty's a death sentence. Look, trying to pick up with a blind fail. Hey, they said there'll be many mansions. I'm just grinding for my time share. Them devils ain't playing fair. They hunt you like bad pal, but ain't no getting out the game like Jumanji. Or you take that oath, it's a Dundee. They try to deal death to a priest. You won't make it out in one piece. So you can stand. Just make sure you got the heart. Say your name 3 times and it's death do us part. No. So how you feel about this truth I done shown? This ain't the like you think, little nigga. I should want. Even your own people go this zone. And the Lord said they hate you for my name. So you better keep it on. Ain't no more guessing. Ain't no more questions. Make sure my election till I'm tucked away like George Jetson. Murder for capital, now it's murder at the Capitol. The world in amazement, we like fucking raise it. I pity those watching life as it goes by. Be giving mercy in this life, I don't know why. In pump smoke, never try to. The dead at home, my brother be the dead, that's all I don't. Either fold or salute, my nigga. Salute, my nigga. They like, how you stay focused? I told him I'm motivated cause of you, my nigga. Brotherhoods and weapons, still got weapons on the scene. And I never do my niggas like Bishop did Raheem. Never mind in all beliefs. They under anesthesia. Shorty say she need me, said she wanna let that love go. Told I let that love grow. But if I bring you to my bed, that's a blood oath. So, how you feel about this truth I done shown? This ain't the life you think, little nigga. I should want. Even your own people go this zone. And the Lord said they hate you for my name, so you better keep it on. Yeah.
They killed, give me Isaiah 14 and 21. They did the same thing to my people. So you said that they put millions of my actions. Should a murderer go to jail for murdering? Absolutely. Should a thief go to jail when he steals? Absolutely. Should a robber pay back the money he robbed? Absolutely. So why shouldn't the white man pay for what he did? That's right. One day you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog.
I'm in a hell of a hole, was never expected to grow. Just obstacles set in the road, that a result of me selling my soul. The story I'm telling is cold, but yet it's what everyone knows. The white man's the devil is known. America was never our home. Only a place of captivity, safe facility, hating, disfigure me. They claim that I'm lazy, be killing me. Maybe this slavery draining my energy. 400 years and counting. The trail of my tears is countless. Main fact that I'm here is astounding, but I can't wait till this shit is surrounded. Ready to tangle my king and the angel, be ready to rap. Crack in the sky, nuclear missiles will make it official. I'm capturing every crack and surviving. Put them all in chains where they need to be. Slavery for me. And let the whole world see that with them in the cages, safer in the streets. Put the dog on a leash. Get resolved for the beast. 144, get the ruler show, we could all be at peace. As soon as the trumpets are sound, your kingdom we busting it down. The only way justice is found, the time for your judgment is now. You'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is
It's in my blood, Slim. It won't be no compromise. Now it's time to feed the worms. Watch his body turn to flies. I clutch iron while you trust the lies. The next Glock I buy gon' be Gen 5. I get it customized. And sending shots off like farewell. Praying payback come back around like a carousel. Still remember YAHANNA's words ringing in my head like bells. Said you in his body, you fit the Lord, fuck the cocktail. Triangle choke, apply pressure to the game like I did Vondale. Payback's a bitch in his dress. She a bombshell. Revenge is served cold. I just hope they make an oxtail. Glock fresh out the box, I swear it got that new car smell. Made myself a target in a world of mad shooters. Devils design fire for our babies to pass through it. And the day of our king's reign, I'll be overzealous. They bought my jealous, I bought brand new parabellums.
Someday you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog.
Is real. The Israelite school of universal and practical knowledge, commanding 5th annual Passover. That's right, the Lord's 55th annual Passover is rapidly approaching. Commanding General YAHANNA is calling for all blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans to remember what the Lord did for us by saving us from our oppressors and choosing us to be a special people unto him, the real Jews and Israelites. Passover will be held in Durham, North Carolina. Pay your Passover fee. Anyone 17 years of age or older must pay $200. Come and enjoy fresh lamb, unleavened bread, and the Spirit of Christ. Can't wait to see you all there, Israel. Shalom.
Cabins on streets and corners, all is feeling righteous. Real particular, nobody else there to compare to. Train for war, men of war, and warlike apparel. Prefer our leaders, can't get between us.
Hey, Shalom, how about Hashem, how shall broke a thumb? Can y'all hear me?
Good, I can hear you.
Shalom, little Christ. Yeah, I can hear you.
Most High in Christ, the audio is Tawab and everything. All right. Man, let's get into it, man. By the way, you know what I'm saying, what y'all just saw was the promo for the 55th annual Passover. you know what I'm saying, which is going down April 20th in Durham, North Carolina. You know what I'm saying? If you Black, Hispanic, or Native American Indian, you are formally invited. You understand? This is the 55th annual Passover brought to you by the I.S.U.P.K, the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. You understand? Just want to get that out real quick. But of course, I got to say, hey, Shalom, Cap, what's going on, Adawan?
Hey, Shalom, Mark.
What's the words? Everything Tawab?
Tawab, everything Tawab, man. I had a touch of COVID.
Oh man.
That's good. That sounds kind of crazy. Had a touch of it, right? Hey, but look, the craziest thing happened is my rib got it. I mean, she must have gave it to me, right?
Right.
So look, I'm at the store shopping, getting of course getting there at the fabric store. As I go through there, I'm feeling weak and broken down. I'm feeling terrible. I'm just feeling awful. I'm just like, oh shit, you know. So look, we had did the test at home, but we haven't really got the results of it, you know.
Right.
So look, I'm feeling so weak and broken down, and then when I get home, cause I go in there and go, oh, well, we positive, you know.
Oh snap!
So why did I get energized? I got energized. You talking about a nigga power up, dude. I was all broken down like, shit. You get it? I said, dude. They're like, oh, now it's a fight now. Now it's a fight now. You know? Now Satan trying to bring the fight to me. Now, nigga, I said, I'm all right. I feel good. I said, I'm good. I felt like lifting weights. I said, all right, nah, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna rest. I said, I'm gonna get up and finish my work. Man. I ain't gonna sweat it because I know Satan attacking me right here. You know, I know that. You know, I ain't gonna sweat it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh God.
And you know, I just kept on working. You know, I just kept on working, and then, you know what I'm saying? We, you know, of course, you did your little quarantine. You know, quarantine yourself and everything. But man, I'm 100, man, 100%, man. You know,
damn right. Most times,
you know, that's why I said a touch of it. You know what I'm saying? Something is good, you know, whatever, man.
Right. Oh, Constable, we glad you back, you know what I'm saying? Back in full effect, you know what I'm saying? Feeling better, most high in Christ for that. And of course, we got my brother, you know what I'm saying? Officer 1000, YAHANNA in the spot out there in the city of, what is it again?
Philly.
You want to say that other name? No swear. How's it out there? Bro?
It's cool, man. The weather cool. It's not too cold. You know, it's not snowing like it was last time I was here. But it's cool, man. Niggas out here living, niggas out here starving, niggas out here drinking water and shit. Like just
right. That's the problem right there. That's the issue right there, man. You better put them on and stop that water, man.
I'm telling you, brother, like the drugs is not the issue. The drug ain't. Hey, did you see that fight on I think it was on Wild 'N Out between Jocelyn Hernandez and Natalie, the girl who like runs like the Bad Girls Club, Baddies and all of that?
Natalie Nunn? I didn't see it, but I know them, but I ain't seen no fight between them.
The girl with the chin.
Yeah, she got the Jay Leno chin. Yeah, Natalie Nunn. Yeah.
Got the crimson chin.
Jay Leno chin.
But she had gotten a fight with Jocelyn Hernandez. Like they physically fought, tussled or whatever. And Jocelyn Hernandez was walking around the stage to the crowd, talking about some. Everybody know I like cocaine. Don't everybody know I like cocaine? Don't everybody know I like cocaine? Like that was just insane to me. And somebody commented and was like, "Yo, Stevie J is taking this footage to child support services right now." Custody.
He should.
Right? Because it's crazy, but it's so insane how, you know, for our people, using drugs is so regular, but for this idiot, drinking water is the problem.
Right.
Not doing cocaine. That ain't the issue. But that water though.
Yeah, that water is the problem. That's the problem, brother. You know what I'm saying? Of
course,
yeah.
Salagi, before I continue, the other problem is that y'all keep wearing that Nike and that Adidas and that Reebok. When y'all need to get javelin sweatsuits, man, that's what you need to do. You would have a little bit more discipline. You understand?
Like drinking all that water,
bro. You would, bro. But when you rock javelin, it's almost like the fringes. I ain't gonna say it's a law like the fringes,
right?
But it almost does a little something. When you put on that javelin, you know, I can't be a hoe.
Right.
I can't
be no hoe in a javelin sweat.
Can't be a hoe. You can't be smoking weed and javelin. You're gonna be if you wear a javelin and smoke weed, you know what you are? You're a walking conundrum. That's right. A problem. That don't make sense. They see you in that javelin, they're gonna say, that brother right there, he got discipline. That brother right there, he followed God's laws, man. He a soldier. He ain't no bitch. You understand? That's what it means to wear javelin. So just be sure you're none of those things before you put on that javelin. And if you want to be none of those things, you need to get that javelin. Hit me up, man. And shout out to everybody that won the raffle last week. Shout out Sister Lawaya. Shout out my mom, Nisha. And shout out brother Trooper Nadia, man, at the water.
My rib love that body butter, bro. Oh my, she can't stop raving about it. I'm not saying this just to gas you up. I'm not telling you this because you my guy. Bro, ask her. When she probably be on here later. She has been going crazy over the body butter. You know what I'm saying? The javelin body butter. So Most High in Christ, man, you really got something with that. First of all, we appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate you, you know what I'm saying, for being so generous to the people. You know me, I'm a little bit more tyrannical, bro. I wouldn't give a damn thing away for free. You understand? I'm General Muhammad on that. I ain't giving y'all a damn thing. You know what I'm saying? But Most High Christ is real brotherly and has been, finding ways to give things away or whatever. You know what I mean? But also at the same time doing great business with his brand. I see this brother behind the scenes, pause, doing what he do. Man, and he's trying to get better and better and better and better when he get better fabrics, you know what I'm saying? All kind of stuff. One time the brother said something about, oh yeah, this right here. He said something like, oh yeah, this is a different type of material that feels better on your skin. I said, what the hell is this nigga talking about? Just give me the hoodie. But no, he trying to get the fabrics that feel good on your skin. And oh yeah, and this is better for the winter and all this. So Most High in Christ, shout out to that brother doing that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Captain Yagarwap as well. You know what I'm saying? That Passover. Yeah. I know you are swamped, Adawan. Adawan can get from the COVID because saying dealing garments and all those things, man. So shout out to them brothers, man. And we appreciate all of you, all the brothers and sisters that continue to tune in to the Chain Breakers podcast, man. Y'all been rocking out with us for a while, and man, we are very, very much appreciative of it. You know what I'm saying? We see y'all, man. We got in here. We got Queen Janae out of Nashville, Tennessee. Shalom, sis. We got my man, Young Man Fresh. What's going on, bro? How about your man, Shabarakatah, holding it down in Durham, North Carolina. We got Young Man David out of Eastern Carolina. You know what I'm saying? We got the sister, Yaparana, Yarmox Rib. Shalom, sis. Yahweh Shemal, Thabah Shem Shah. We got Young Man Shep in the building. We got Maya Shah in the building. Officer Maya Shah in the building. What's going on, man? You know what I mean? So, yeah, we're going to get right into it again. This is the Chain Breakers podcast brought to you by the I.S.U.P.K. This particular show was one of many shows we have. What we do here is we try to break the chains of oppression off the minds of our people. The physical chains were dropped off of us about 200 years ago, and you think it would be all good by now, but absolutely not. Excuse me. More so 200 years ago, really. But no, things have gotten worse, and we're going to bring out some stories to show you things have gotten worse since the physical chains left. You understand? And it is up to us, you know what I'm saying, the priests and prophets of the Lord to actually do the necessary work, you know what I'm saying, to make the changes so our people, you know what I'm saying, don't got to live in the hell that we are absolutely living in. All right. So before I start, does anybody have anything they wanted to bring out? Maybe something you've seen or whatever that was pertinent or whatever. You already hit me with another story. I don't know if you had anything else, but yeah, I'll leave the floor open before I get into the actual stories for today, if anybody has anything.
Nah, I'm good. Let's just break it.
So what you got, y'all?
I did just want to bring out, again, keeping our foot on the necks of them Jehovah's Witnesses, man.
Right. Yep.
Yeah, I did want to bring that out because what happened is, for those who don't know, we had a camp. What was it, last Saturday, Thabawan?
Saturday before last.
The Saturday before last, in Charlotte, North Carolina, and just a little back history on what I'm speaking of. You know, I think about a year ago, maybe a little over a year ago, we Officer Zion, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, he gave the order for somebody in the camp to take it to the Jehovah's Witnesses, who, you know, they started setting up their, I guess you would call it what, their camp. They started setting up their camps around where we were having camp at. And so, you know, I took that by the helm and started doing my research on the Jehovah's Witnesses to see what they was about. I've heard about them growing up. I think even Officer Mahayar Shalom, Lord in Christ, he just checked in. I think even Mahayar has said something about growing up being Jehovah's Witness or being around them or something like that. But, you know, I didn't know much about them. So when I did the research, I found out a lot of different things, man. And I found out some even more information, Padawan, some even more information that makes this religion such a heinous religion for Black people in particular to be a part of, because just 60 years ago, maybe a little over 60 years ago, Black people were not even allowed to be Jehovah's Witnesses.
Wow.
It was against the rules. You cannot be a Jehovah's Witness. If you were Black, Hispanic, or Native American Indian, you were not allowed to be a Jehovah's Witness. They would not have allowed you to be in there. But because Jehovah's Witnesses were losing so much money that they were not allowed to self-sustain themselves anymore, they changed the rules. They gentrified the rules of the organization, and they started to allow certain members from minority communities, if they were willing to submit to the full authority of the Jehovah's Witness organization, to come and congregate and fellowship with the Jehovah's Witnesses.
Wow.
And today in 2024, if you're Black, Hispanic, African, Chinese, now you can flood the Jehovah's Witnesses walls so they can continue funding their lust and addiction for molesting children. 2007, there was a court case in which Jehovah's Witnesses lost, and the judgment was that they had to produce the known records of pedophiles and rapists, child molesters, that they are hiding inside of the church. Why are they hiding these records? Because of a thing they call a two-witness rule. The two-witness rule, that means that within the religion, if there's an accusation of child molestation or rape by any person who is a part of the organization, if there is not two witnesses, meaning the victim and another person who can say that they've seen this crime happen, then no charges should be brought among the person who was being accused. The problem with that is most rapists don't rape people in front of witnesses. Most child molesters don't molest children in front of a witness. They don't usually, that's not usually how they behave. You understand? And so now they have records of these people who have been accused. They keep the records, but they do not push it to the law. They don't send it to the courts so that they can be investigated and to find out if Joe Schmo has had a history somewhere else of being a child molester. They keep it inside of their house and they don't push it out. And so that every day that the Jehovah's Witnesses as an organization and church does not produce those records to the courts, then they are to be charged $4,000 every single day. Up to this point, the total accumulated amount of the Jehovah's Witness charges and fees to the court is a little over $2 million that they have accumulated. And to this day, they have not produced those records. Now, why doesn't the government go in there and just raid the Jehovah's Witness? One, because the Kingdom Hall is protected by something that we know as in the truth is white privilege. That's the first thing. They are protected by their right of being white. The second thing is there are certain fundamental amendments that was given to America that is called the freedom of religion. And because they have amendment rights of the freedom of religion, they are allowed to adhere to certain rules within their own organization.
Right.
The problem is trying to get enough evidence against them. That way, the Federal Bureau of Investigations will be able to get a warrant to go inside to look at the property, to look at the records themselves. But because they're such a secretive organization, it's kind of difficult to get that information without having an informant. And again, they're white. So America is not going to send COINTELPRO into Jehovah's Witnesses lounges just like they did the Black Panthers, because of course the Black Panthers were black. Of course, the leaders of the Black Panthers were black men who were, in their time considered themselves to be revolutionary. These are white people, so they won't do it. However, there has been multiple accounts of child molestation, rape, and just horror stories that I have read. Numerous of stories I've read about these groups from America all the way to Australia. And recently at the camp that we had, I got the opportunity to finally talk to the people, their representatives, face to face. And of course,
I have that video if you want to run it.
If you want to run it, we can run it, and the people can see what happened. You talking about the part 1 or the part 2?
I got
part 2 seemed like the one everybody really liked.
Okay, so let me see if I can find part 2. I got part 1. Okay, I'll go to part 2.
Yeah,
I got part 2.
I'll explain part 1 just briefly. Part 1, I went up to a white man and his one white woman and an Israelite sister with him, and I just pretty much asked him about these crimes that have been, these accusations against the Jehovah's Witness as a whole. Of course, in short, he declined to answer any of the questions. He tried to say that Christ did not answer questions. That's what he tried to say, Cap. He said Christ didn't answer questions when Christ knew that the questions were evil. I said, brother, the Sadducees and Pharisees, all they did was try to confound Christ, and Christ.
Exactly.
You understand? So he eventually, after I started bringing up the crimes, he told the women to move away, and then eventually he himself packed up his signs and he ran out the country. He ran out of China, the country. He ran back to Australia where he can rape in peace. And the sad thing about it is, Tabawan, and I'm just keep going until you get the video.
I got it ready whenever you're ready.
Okay, well then cool. Well, the sad thing about it is I asked him, I said, are you yourself a pedophile? Are you yourself a molester? He did not answer the question. And I said, even no answer is always an answer. If someone says, Captain Yagarwap, are you a pedophile? No.
Right.
I'm not no rapist. I don't do that. But the fact that he didn't even answer for himself.
No. That's it.
That was crazy.
Yeah, like why would you not just say no? You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I asked him, I said, are you yourself a pedophile? He didn't answer.
Good night. No sweat. Let me run this for the people real quick so y'all can see for yourselves, you know what I'm saying, a little bit of what took place that day. Let me know if y'all get hear the video as well.
Peace and Officer 1000 YAHANNA. I'm Commander General YAHANNA I.S.U.P.K. Of course, we in Charlotte, North Carolina for camp.
Can y'all hear it?
Sean, a little bit.
Con, I hear you.
But of course, these Jehovah's Witnesses have been popping up amongst the whole country, putting out their pamphlets, putting out their information. But there has been a number of injustices and accusations that's been brought upon them, but yet they seem to not want to answer any questions. We just talked to one group of them. They packed up their pamphlets and left the city. They ran out the whole goddamn country when we asked questions. I believe for the religion here, it shed some light on the questions that we had from the people to this organization. For the people, God damn it. What's going on, brother? How you doing, man? I mean to interrupt you, man. If you don't mind, we got to set the time. See if I can possibly further you with a couple of questions that you may have to get some enlightenment on what it is that you teach. Yeah, they don't allow us to be filmed on camera. Okay, well, if you don't mind, I'll just be filmed myself. I don't have to film you, but I do just want to ask you a couple of questions if you don't mind, because it would feel remiss or injustice if I had this, you understand, this idea. Brother ran up there. But yet I never came to you personally to ask you questions.
And I just wanted to ask him about the child. I wanted to ask him. Just keep the camera on me. But I wanted to ask y'all about the child rapist and the accusations that's been accused.
Salakia, brother, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Salakia,
Yeah, I can hear you.
Brother just say, I feel threatened from.
He did. Man. He said he felt threatened for his life, man. You see, I don't even think they peeped. The brother, first of all, he ran up there. That dude ran.
God.
Like number one, this is a crazy thing, right? If you see something ahead that is threatening, why would you run to it and then say, I feel threatened?
God.
To us, I don't even understand, man. I don't understand it. I don't get it. But that's what happened.
he definitely it up there. Look at him in the background, bro. He like
He's
look at him, look. Hold up. You're gonna see right in a second.
Look at that man. Look at that man, dog. Yeah, that was hilarious. That's
crazy. And like you said, if you like, why would you run with something and then say you feel threatened?
Make it make sense. That's almost as crazy as drinking water.
Right. Let's play the rest.
Oh no.
And these brothers, these are brothers. These are black people, man. We just asked a question. We just asked them a question, man. I just wanted to know about the accusations. I just wanted to know about this child molestation accusation. Okay, brother, I understand. But I understand, but you got pamphlets, so what's the information there?
Right now, I'm feeling threatened.
I understand, but can I get the information?
Thank you, bro.
What's the information on the Jehovah's Witness?
Thank you.
I mean, why are you out here if you don't want to answer no question? What's the point of it?
I feel threatened.
What's the point of it, man? Let me tell you something, man. The Christian church turns black men into effeminate bastards, man. The Christian church turns black men into effeminate bastards, into homosexuals, man. This is what the Christian church does. We came out here to ask these brothers a question. Not to threaten nobody, not to cause harm to nobody. As a matter of fact, if you go up the street right now, we are feeding blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Matter of fact, we're feeding everybody in Charlotte, North Carolina. You understand? But yet, this brother right here is saying that he feels threatened because black men came out here to ask him questions about the accusations, man. And let me tell you something. These brothers are going to have to leave, man. These brothers is going to have to move. They're going to have to leave. They're going to have to leave. Y'all should leave. Y'all should get out of here, man. Y'all should get out of here. Stop molesting your children, man. I don't give a damn what you feeling. You should get up out of here, man. On behalf of Commander General YAHANNA, you should get out of here, man. Yo, just keep walking, son. Just keep walking. Get that child molestation up out of here, man. We don't give a damn about that child molestation out here, man. The Christian church turns into homosexuals, man. Homosexuals, man.
Yo, you heard the New York come out, son?
You pay $4,000 every day that you do not bring out the paperwork and the documents of the known pedophiles in your religion. And you got to pay $4,000 every day. That is ruled by the court. But yet you're going to not answer the question when you got children that's being molested inside of them Jehovah's Witness walls. Right. With them windows blotted out, man. And you see that the Bible say that the wicked flee when no man pursueth. Again, we just asking questions, man. Yeah. And the black man want to turn on his brother because his white daddy, this white founder of that racist religion, told him to not answer questions about the child molestation, man. But of course, again, you see that the truth prevail, man. The truth of the Bible is always going to prevail. And when Commander General YAHANNA hits the city of any city in America, they're going to have to move.
Hey, that was fly. That was fire right there.
Excellent work.
That was fire.
Well done, bro.
Yeah.
Good night.
Yeah, that was fire right there.
And did they actually like leave? Like where they go?
No, they left. They packed up and left. Because after that, we tried to find some more. The people that was across from the camp, they left, and then we came back down, and they was gone.
Yeah.
They left. Like I said, they flew out.
God.
That's crazy.
It's disgusting.
But you know what? That's funny that happened because it's like a cat. You about to say something?
Hey, I sent you. I think Thaba. I sent you a clip of the Jehovah's Witness out here in Oklahoma City, and Officer Gobble War went and asked him some questions. It's about a good 5-minute clip. Y'all probably saw it before though.
Did they answer the questions though? Because I couldn't get them to answer nothing.
Hey, they didn't answer it. They couldn't answer it. They supposed to have been finding it in their phone. That's what the clip was funny because we waited for them and they were like in their phone, like both of them. It was two of them, one-on-one, the lady and a man. So they kept on saying like 1 minute. Let me see it. And then the man was like, oh, wait a minute. You know, they trying to get the pre-sale. And they ain't have it.
I'm about to find it right now and play it, sir.
I seen it, but on my laptop it's saying attachment unavailable. Maybe
I think they might have tried to take it down or something.
Yeah, who knows? They might.
It said the attachment may have been removed, or the person who shared it may not have something. It cuts off.
Right. Yeah, for some reason it's not coming up. Like I see it when you posted it, but I can't actually like access the actual.
Yeah. Okay.
Concert. Yeah. So like, yeah, that's crazy, man.
Yeah, but they just you know, they're pitiful, boy.
Yeah, they nasty as hell.
Yeah,
they are nasty as hell for real. You know what I'm saying? Good night. And that's funny that that came up because recently there's been a lot of conversations about the Christian church. I don't know if y'all familiar with hold up. I don't know if y'all familiar with what's the cat name? Ty Tribbett. Y'all heard of Ty Tribbett?
I heard of him. Yeah, Con.
He's a gospel singer. He's a gospel singer. I'm gonna try one more time. See if I can get this video. But yeah, he's a gospel singer, and I guess he just did like an interview or something to that effect, where what I'm saying, he said that the church is whack. That's what he said. He said the church is whack, and I'm gonna try to get a clip because a lot of the church people are mad at him for saying this. If y'all don't know, Ty Tribbett bears a striking resemblance to a certain leader of a certain purple group. Yeah, Ty Tribbett and this leader of these purple guys that they might be somewhere what I'm saying, in front of your local Food Lion, berating people, or you might also see them doing zesty dances sometime. You know what I'm saying? That's another thing that they are very, very. That's probably what they're most known for. They're very famous for doing these kind of dances and things like that. Well, Ty Tribbett looks a lot like their leader. Yeah. These guys, if you've ever seen them, I'm not sure if everyone is familiar with them. You know what I mean? But these same guys right here, they're also a Christian organization, and so Ty Tribbett. Oh, Jesus Christ! Oh boy, no sweat. I mean, but Ty Tribbett said the church is whack, and I want to read a little something of a response that he got from another Christian guy. If you could just bear with me just a moment. In the meantime, let's get those likes up. Let's get the likes up. You know what I'm saying? I see everybody tuning in. We appreciate y'all. Make sure that y'all, you know what I mean? That y'all like, share, man. Share this everywhere. People need to see this. You know what I mean? If y'all like the content, you know what I mean, that we got going and the different stories we talk about. If you feel that the Chainbreakers podcast is informative, then please, you know what I'm saying? Help us out. You know what I'm saying? Push the truth and everything. So let's see. Is this the one I wanted? Because he had an interview on the Breakfast Club. That's what happened. Ty Tribbett was on the Breakfast Club, Charlemagne, all of them, you know. And hold up. Okay, so this guy right here, I guess he disagrees. So let's see what Ty Tribbett had to say. And don't laugh when you see his face and see that he looks exactly like that other guy. Boy.
The institution of church is.
Let's see.
So I think the institution of church is whack. I think how church is ran is whack. I think the religious system and structure is whack. I don't subscribe to it, even though I grew up in it. I benefited from it, but I learned that God is not the church.
Woo. Let's read that. Let's say that again.
So I think the institution of church is whack. I think how church is ran is whack. I think the religious system and structure is whack. I don't subscribe to it, even though I grew up in it. I benefited from it, but I learned that God is not the church.
Wait a minute. Damn. Now I know this guy that I got the video from. You know what I'm saying? He had a response. It's like a 30-minute video. I'm not watching all of that, but a lot of people have been coming at him and saying he's wrong. So let me ask y'all first and foremost. I'm gonna ask my co-constituents on the show. Cap, I'll start with you. Is the Christian church whack?
Con. Whack any more than that. I mean, deadly. I mean, it's no more destructive element had been. I mean, no other element has been so destructive to blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians as the Christian church.
Right.
You know, the Christian church is so destructive to us and destroyed us so much, you know, and is destroying us at the moment, you know. Man.
I'm right. Okay. Yarmak, is the Christian church whack or is it just a misunderstanding?
Man, it's just a misunderstanding, brother.
Christian
church. It ain't the Christian church, man. It's that water your brother's been drinking. No, on the real, man. Come on, dog.
Good night.
I hate saying this term, man, but y'all, it's 2024. And y'all still trying to look for God in the church? God ain't in no Christian church, man. You're not in you understand? It is some, you know, pedophiles and child molesters, though. That's what we just seen with the Jehovah's Witness. That's a church. It is
right. That's right.
It is drug dealers. How do you know it's drug dealers in the church, brother? Who asked them questions? Because you in there, you in the church, and you a drug dealer, ain't you? How you know it's hoes in the Christian church? Because you in it, ain't you? Don't you go to church every Sunday? Sis on Instagram that's watching this. You watching this from Instagram? You a hoe, ain't you? And you go to church on Sunday. That's how you know God ain't in there. But you are definitely in there being a whore. Yeah. You understand? Yeah. You definitely in there being a drug addict, smoking all kinds of weed, doing all kinds of drugs, popping pills, and then you go into that church every Sunday, and then we have to ask the question if God is in there. God ain't in there because God don't sit among sinners, man. He don't do that.
That's right.
That's so, and that's in the Bible. The Bible say that God hate the sin and the sinner. I don't know whoever told that up, right? But you know that's it. This is simple.
If I could, I want to play this video from this some pastor, and I don't know these guys, but some pastor again. Now, mind you, Ty Tribbett is a Christian. Excuse me. He's a Christian, a gospel singer, and so you know y'all would think, oh, the I.S.U.P.K. Y'all know y'all not over here agreeing with. Listen, he may be whatever he is, but he made a statement, and there could be some validity to the statement that the brother made. It is what it is. Let's see what this Christian pastor said. Let's see if there's some validity to what the Christian pastor said. All right, check it out. This is, of course, from Atlanta Black Star. Pastor Mike Jr. Right? Let's see what he had to say.
This morning, I heard an interview from Ty Tribbett on the Breakfast Club, and I get what he was trying to say, but he made a statement that was very irresponsible on the wrong platform. He said the church is whack. How can you go on a national platform and totally throw under the bus the very institution made you who you are. You, sir, had an opportunity to shine God's light, to push people back into the place of healing, but instead you wanted to feel cool. You could have been a light. You could have told people, man, falling in love with God was the best thing I've ever done, and I found the right church. Go find the right church. You don't know who's going to take that statement and walk away from a church that could have really impacted their lives. My church isn't perfect. There is no perfect church. Just like there's no perfect restaurant, there's no perfect radio show. Everybody falls short. I literally met you in church. Meeting you changed my life forever. The church is not whack. The church is a
Hey, hold on. No, I'm slipping. Hold on. There we go. Let me take a nap real quick.
You are slipping out.
Look. Look at
I should have been had it queued up, but I didn't. You know what I'm saying? No sweat. But you see the picture that Officer YAHANNA got right there. If y'all don't know, you know what I'm saying, is being said in that photo, then you know I'm gonna make it very, very clear for you. I'm gonna make it clear for you right now. This is what he said. All right, in that photo.
Shut up, bitch.
That's what he said. All right. This cat right here, bro. This cat right here. I can't even do it. I mean, do y'all have a response to Pastor Mike? He said a lot. He said that what Ty Tribbett said was irresponsible. He said that he said, what else did he say? He said Ty Tribbett said was irresponsible. He could have been a light. He said he could have shined a light. He said that, you know, he instead wanted to look cool when he had a chance to push people back into the place of healing, but instead he wanted to look cool and push them away. And ended off by saying no church is perfect. My church isn't perfect, just like no restaurant is perfect, just like no radio show is made. Do y'all think that he has a point?
No.
Exactly.
Hell no. What the hell are you talking about? We're talking about the house of the Lord. The house of the Lord is perfect.
Exactly.
What are we talking about? You dummy. You know, like this is he's the reason why Christian church is not perfect. You know why? Because I just said it, that one. You know why the Christian church ain't perfect? Because you in it. That's why. That's why it's imperfect. Because you are in the church. You make the church imperfect with your logic, with your idiocracy. You understand? With your astronomic thoughts, you make the church imperfect because of how you live. How you live in that Christian church, man. What you do. Talking about the place of healing. We have been here in America for 400 years. And we've been going to that Christian church. And it is no secret that the condition of Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians have increasingly declined. We've declined at such a rapid rate. Our drug addiction has increased. Police brutality on us has increased. Black households being separated has increased at such an astronomical rate. It's so crazy how destroyed we are and how destroyed we are becoming each and every day in America, but yet all of us are Christian. The majority of us go to the Christian church. The Bible says that the truth shall make you free. With all of the people in the Christian church, you would have thought that at some point we'd have been free in America, yet we're not. Because obviously the truth is not there. The truth is not in that church. What's in that church is what makes you feel good. That's why he says shed some light on something. Shed some light on what? You can't throw salt on doo-doo and convince somebody it tastes good.
Right.
Work. You understand? The Christian church roots is BS. It's
That's
made
right.
of lies and heresies, and it has nothing to do with the Most High, which is why it's so imperfect. To say it's not perfect is like a you was giving yourself the upper hand on that one.
Right.
Is so much worse than not perfect. There's so much more child molestation than not perfect. There's so much more drug addiction than being imperfect. It's so much more. You understand? And until we start being real with ourselves, until we start being real with each other, then we're going to continue to fall into this lie that is Christianity. And Christianity is a lie, and it is the worst thing for black people. The absolute
right.
thing. You understand? And that comes from the Bible. The
That's
Bible
right.
said that. You understand? It's not my words. It's not Commander General YAHANNA words. That comes from the Bible. You following after these religious leaders, and these religious leaders are following after their slave master. And that's what Christianity is. White supremacy, you understand? And it is not for serving the Most High, but that's it. So this guy, you can add him to the death list, Dabawan.
Hey, Cap.
Con, I mean that's so ridiculous, man. You know what I'm saying? And I like young Mark was just saying that for him to say church is not perfect, I mean that is twisted. That is so twisted. When Christ said himself, "Be ye perfect." I mean, you know, as your Father in heaven is perfect. You know, that's in the Bible. Him saying it. So for a Christian, boy, and that's the spirit that's in Christianity. Nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. Nobody can be like Christ. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's the spirit of Christianity. That's why we fail so much when we follow Christianity.
That's right.
Because nobody's perfect. You can just be lustful and all your selfish lusts. Just go ahead and do it. Just go ahead and do it because hey, we all fall short, and we can't be like Christ. You know what I'm saying? But yet they holler and be Christ-like.
Right.
Confusion in the Christian church. I mean, come on, it ain't even funny. It ain't even funny. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? For that clown to come out talking all that garbage, you know what I'm saying? This is like, yeah, man, come on. Womp, 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 womp. You can't even hear it. You can't even hear it. You know what I'm saying? When you righteous in the truth, you know, in the I.S.U.P.K, you can't hear it. You just, what it be saying is like, it's womp, 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 whatever.
That's right. Womp, womp.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Them people are mad joke. You know, and it's sad you got people following clowns like them. Following clowns like them and listening to them. You know, that's the scary thing for our people. That's the scary thing when you get people really listening to clowns like that.
Right.
Man, you know what I'm saying? Man I
That's
yield.
Come. Damn right. The brother Awad said that he was in the church. They handed out applications in the church if nobody had a job so they can keep the money flowing. You know what I mean? Don't that sound familiar?
I.U.I.C is to me.
Don't that sound like your fake Israelite groups that require you if you don't have a job, you can't be up in there? You feel me? That's the kind of things they do. They hate poor people, which means they hate black people. You understand? You about to say something? Go ahead.
I was about to say, can we talk about fake Israelites for a second?
Please, let's talk about them.
Also, what kind of bottle that brother got hanging up in that picture, man? Can you tell?
I can't see it, brother.
Hey, brother, what kind of bottle is that, man? I'm a bottle connoisseur. I like different bottles. I want to know what you got. That's some tequila. It might be some champagne or something.
Could be.
You know? But on the topic of fake Israelites, since you mentioned it, I just wanted to throw something out there. I don't know if y'all brothers seen the interview that they did so marvelously out there in he said it's Moet. I'm saying that right?
Mm-hmm.
Moet. All right, what is that? That's like
I think it's like champagne.
Like a Bel Air, right?
I'm pretty sure Moet is champagne.
Okay. All right, man.
I like champagne for sure.
Bring that to the Passover, brother.
Damn right.
Bring that to the Passover. Try some of that. But them brothers did an absolutely a hell of a job of doing them interviews. It got me looking for a flight. I got to go out there and beg Captain Agarhar to give a damn about me, to ask me some questions about my life. You understand? But I seen the Tabawan, man, and the other Tabawan interview. You understand? And Tabawan Bangai, Salakia.
The real Tabawan. That's the real one. I'm the fake one. Oh, y'all gonna go silent on me? Okay, I guess I appreciate the love. No sweat.
Hey, he the Tabawan of the West. You the Tabawan of the East.
I'm telling you, bro. This I'm saying we like Tabawans from different dimensions, bro. He's light skin, I'm dark skin. He from Cali, I'm from New York. Like it's like a weird.
Yeah. It's like the Wiz though. Like you the Wicked Witch of the East, he the Wicked Witch of the West. Which one was evil? Was the West one the evil one?
There wasn't it? No, it was the Wicked Witch of the. No, there was two evil ones.
Was it?
Yeah, because remember the house fell in the first one.
It was the Wicked
Witch of the East, and then the house fell on one of them. I think Wicked Witch of the East, and that was the one from the West.
You're right. So yeah, never mind. They both evil.
They're both evil.
But
me and Tabawan are not evil. But go ahead.
Yeah, and neither are they witches. All right, so just to put that out there before we get clipped, and I've been on fake Israelite pages like this. Right. Yeah, so you said they're witches. Stop the nonsense, right? But right.
Hey, Salaki Thabo, what's can I ask what does your what Tabawan mean?
Tabawan means he who understands or understanding.
Oh shit.
Or in Captain thought term, you understand?
Of course.
Hey, man, I just said that because that's crazy though, because man, a lot of times I talk a lot to Tabawan out Cali. But hey, y'all brothers got the same good spirit, man.
Oh man, I appreciate that. I look up to that brother. That brother right there, you know.
Both of y'all got the same spirit, man. Both of y'all got amazing spirits on y'all, man.
For
the truth, man.
Tabawan West and
right. Yeah, gun.
He has an amazing story. Like y'all, you was about to go into it. Like like his story is amazing.
Yeah. So Thaba West was doing an interview, right? And during his interview, he kind of, shed some light on his time in the fake Israelite group, which I don't think exists anymore. Probably does, but great milestone, GMS, right?
Millstone, yep.
And he was talking about in a point in this interview, he was mentioning how they teach that you're like supposed to deal with prostitutes. And like not to deal with black people. Like before you get a wife, it's better for you to just sleep with prostitutes instead of having a wife. And that when they said that to me was, Rock said GMS. Yeah, that is a bunch of mess. Right. But that was just crazy that when we say that the I.S.U.P.K is not affiliated with no other Israelite group, and the world snouts at us, the world scoffs at us because we say that, because they think that we're causing contention. They believe that we're the root of disloyalty. Why in the hell would we consider ourselves brothers with a group that literally, not figuratively, this ain't a parable. This is literally a group that teaches that you should sleep with prostitutes. You should take how much money it costs, put it in the hand of a prostitute, and let her give you pleasure rather than to sleep with a woman and take her to be your wife. Like that, I don't know about y'all brothers, but I guess a part of me felt like Israelites couldn't go so low, but good night. That was insane. And really, Thaba West got cut off. He got cut off and didn't really, he ain't really, because I feel like he had a couple other things that they taught that was crazy, but he ain't saying. We might need to call him and get him. Maybe need to get him on the Chainbreakers podcast. But
okay, he's been on the show before. We can get him again.
Yeah, we get that nigga. We're gonna get that nigga,
man. That's crazy though, but GMS, man, like I remember them guys. Two things I'm gonna say real quick if you don't mind, bro. Sorry to cut you off. What's crazy about saying, go ahead?
We at the hour mark too.
All right, so you probably got to make a new stream key and then send it to me, and I'll just put it up
Actually,
there.
I could just do it myself. I think. I know, so you good?
Because you have access, so you can do it. But
right.
Crazy about the Tabawan thing, right? Is like, yo, I told him this when he posted it. I put it in the comments. Like, I remember when I was. This is around 2015 or so. Right, I left New York in right at the beginning of 2014 after grad school. Right, so I left New York. I moved down south, Fayetteville, and then I moved to Raleigh, and I was living there. Right, and at the time I was trying to get on my Israelite stuff. I was because I knew about it from being a little kid and everything, and I was trying to get back into it. So I was watching any and everybody. This is before I really started watching Captain Tazariak like that, and the I.S.U.P.K. So I'm watching any and everybody, and I remember very vividly. There was one video of some light-skinned dude. I didn't know where he was from or what, but it was some light-skinned cat, and he was breaking down La Shuan Kodash, right? A prayer or something in Hebrew, in La Shuan Kodash. And I remember writing it down in my little notepad where I had all of these breakdowns from all these fake Israelites. So I see that, whatever, some years go past, and next thing I know, now I'm starting to come to I.S.U.P.K. functions. I go to my first Passover in 2017. I go to cook all these kind of stuff, right? As I'm a young man before I become a trooper and so on. And I see this light-skinned cat on these videos. And I'm like, that dude looks familiar. Where do I know him from? So I keep seeing him, and finally I find that now after I get my name, I find out, oh, there's another cat that has the same name as me on the West Coast. And it's none other than Officer Tabawan, who is the same cat who I used to watch videos of when he was in a fake Israelite group, and I was a fake individualite in my kitchen writing down notes and all of that. And many, many years later, me and this brother are now in the same school with the same name. After the old nigga I was died, and the old nigga he was died. And when I seen that, I said, yo, that's insane. The way the Lord works is wild. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I wouldn't listen to nothing that GM Mess would have to say, because let's not forget the famous rape doctrine.
Oh man.
Get it. You know what I'm saying? But Salaki, bear with me. Someone at the door, bear with me just a moment. Salaki. Yarmak, if you could, real quick.
Yeah, that was insane. That's all I had with them, man. But that's why we cannot be affiliated with them, man.
Right.
That is why the Israelite School of UPK must stand alone, because that filth would completely tarnish everything that Commander General YAHANNA has held on to, man. And it's really to be like I remember a quote that Captain Yatazak said, man, and it stayed with me forever. But he says something along the lines of bringing everyone together would be the end of the truth. And that quote is so heavy because on the surface level, you think, how could that be the case? You know, isn't that what we want, for everybody to come together? Understanding, you wouldn't get what that means, man. And what that means is, if you allow everyone into your house who has not submitted themselves to the Most High, who has not changed their ways, you understand, it has been baptized, not in a Christian way, but has truly been baptized and is serving the Most High in the I.S.U.P.K. Well, then you are allowing for homosexuality,
right,
for dishonesty, disloyalty, adultery, fornication, drug addiction. You allowing for all of these wicked things to prevail inside of your house. That's why the Bible say, be careful. You understand who you let in your house, because a man will bring in a long train, a long coat. He bringing a lot of stuff in with him.
Right.
Things is dirty, disgusting things, and that's where TMS.
That's right.
They bring in a long train of just a lot of wicked, nasty.
Right.
And that's why, I'm one West, dog, and we ain't affiliated with nobody else. You want to find out what Israelites are? You better come to the Israelite School of UPK.
That's right.
YAHANNA, man, ain't no other Israelites on this earth.
That's
they
right.
Israelites. They are. I don't know what they are. They something else. Carbon copy. But that's just what it is, man. But
damn right. But what you're saying is real heavy. If I could just pause, just piggyback on what you just said, bro. Because we was talking about the Christians with the whole Ty Tribbett and this other cat. You know what I'm saying? And he said something I thought was so disgusting at the end when he was like, "Oh, we gotta find the right church." What the f is the right church, man? What does that mean? The right church? Oh, the right church meaning the one that you like,
right?
The right church meaning the one that, you know what I'm saying, that suits what you want to do. My mother, I love my mother, you know what I'm saying, but my mother would always say that. She would go to one church, something happens she don't like, she leaves. You go to another church. Then she go to another church. She go to another church. So all of a sudden now she ain't been to church in 20 years. And I say, Mom, why you ain't been to church no more? Well, you know, I'm just looking for the right one. These churches out here, maybe there's a problem with Christianity. Maybe it's not just maybe this building, this sect or whatever you want to call it. No, maybe the problem is with that disgusting religion, man. Maybe there's something going on with them where all of these churches are trash.
Right.
Every single one of them. You know what I mean? And that's what we gotta start to realize, man. We gotta stop being so simple, as my brother Yarmak says often. Like, we gotta stop being so simple. Like, you cannot try to cater, like the scriptures say, a good tree can't bring forth evil fruit.
Right.
The evil tree can't bring forth good fruit. The I.S.U.P.K and the Commander General YAHANNA don't bring forth no evil fruit. Let me tell you something. If you ever hear the Officer Thabawan committed some crime, guess where I did not learn it? In the I.S.U.P.K.
That's right.
That's where I was not taught to be that kind of person. Guess where the spirit of that did not come from? It didn't come from the I.S.U.P.K. But why is it that the Christian church produces more pedophiles, more sexual deviants, more gays, and more lesbians, and more unalivers, and more of this, and more drug addicts, and more drug dealers? And why does it keep producing the same type of people? How does that happen? Because there's a spirit in there that is not of the Most High. And how many of these same gospel singers and Christians got to come out and say it before we be like, you know what? It's time for us to separate from this. Go ahead, Salaki.
Now, that's crazy, Thabawan, and it just goes to show how lost we really are, man. But you know, and the other thing is this: Christians, you don't even believe in Christianity. Because how dare you say you don't like something? What you don't like about it? Huh?
Right.
You don't like what the pastor got caught up in drug dealing?
Right.
It says you better love that brother.
Right.
Forgive him. Forgive him. I mean, so what he molested a child? So what? So what he did it? Don't we all fall short of the glory of God? Surely he should be able to fall short. He raped somebody. Oh man, that's so sad.
Right.
Fall short. I mean, you do want somebody to forgive you when you whore on your husband.
Right.
That's right. Forgiveness for that. You want forgiveness for every time you sell drugs to somebody's mother. You want forgiveness for that. But you can't forgive that pastor because he got caught up in a homosexual scandal. Man, man. Forgive him. Who cares who he sleep with? Who cares if who he sleeps with is underage? Who cares? You should forgive him because it's all sins, ain't it? Don't, when we tell you that smoking weed is a sin, don't you say, well, aren't all sins equal?
Right, that's right.
What the hell are we talking about then, man? You don't even know what you're talking about. But here's the problem. You don't believe in that. You don't even believe in that nonsense, man. Christians don't believe in that. That's it. Christians don't believe in Christianity. They don't believe in nothing. You understand? You might as well consider yourself atheist. You don't believe in Christ. You don't believe You don't believe in the Most High. You don't know who He is. You don't believe in the Bible. You don't read it. You don't even know how to read. Do you know how many Christians on a daily think that to read the Bible, they have to start at Genesis 1:1 and read to Revelations? Do you know how many Christians believe that is how they're supposed to read the Bible? You don't know the Bible. In the Bible somewhere it tells you precept upon precept, line upon line, here a little, there a little, but you would have to read the Bible for you to know that.
That's right.
How to read this Bible, how to uncover these records for you to know that. But now you think the Bible is some novel.
Right.
You think the author of the Bible is like Edgar Allan Poe or something. Like it's a book. Like it's written in chronological order. Or something. You are a fool. You don't know anything. You don't do anything. And you should just shut up. That's the one thing you can't do inside that Christian church is shut up.
Right.
Exactly. It's a lot.
Come on,
it's a lot. But hey, when I was in the world and I tried to read the Bible, I used to always get so tired and go to sleep. And like, what is good Lord? Because like you saying, you was trying to read from the beginning, Genesis, and read on, man, good Lord. I'm just like, I mean, no understanding them. I'm just so sleepy every time I turn. Why'd I get sleepy? But I would be like, oh, that's the devil. That's the devil making me tired, man. You know what I'm saying? Every time I pick up the Bible, I just want to go to sleep, you know? But man, Christianity is not only satanic, it's idiotic. Right. It's so idiotic, man. You just, I mean, come on, when you come into the truth, man, and I.S.U.P.K, you would just realize, you know what I'm saying? Like Fred Sanford used to say, what kind of fool am I? You know, you would be singing that a lot, man. Good Lord, because it's like the foolishness of Christianity, man, you know, just have you fooled and you're looking for solutions. Right. You're looking for solutions. You can what's going to make you better, what's going to make your life better, what's going to make you stop being such a wicked, sinful person.
Right.
And Christianity don't have no solutions. Like your monk said, Isaiah 28:10 is non-existent in the Christian church.
Right. That's right.
You know, you don't know how to go precept upon precept, line upon line, here a little, there a little. Right. You know what I'm saying? Maybe if they knew that little, they didn't know how to understand the Bible.
That's right.
They don't. And your pastor don't even know how to.
Right.
He can't even break it down to you like that. You know, so it's crazy, man, that we still and we're here in 2024 and we still want to go to church. You still want to hallelujah, thank you, Jesus. And what the hell, man? I mean, come on, all this time, all these prayers. You mean to tell me all these prayers, all these years, that means God is not hearing our prayers.
That's right.
All these prayers, all these years, and you mean to tell me we still in the state we are? I mean, come on. How much praying can you do? That means the Lord is not listening. You know what I'm saying? If you turn the Bible says, if you turn your ear from hearing the law, even your prayers are abomination.
That's right.
That's what we know about the Bible. You know what I'm saying? So you Christians better take note, understand it. Your religion is garbage. You know what I'm saying? And what was given to you when we got on slave ships? We are victims of oppression. We are victims of our slave master. We are victims. You know what I'm saying? I'm General Katham used to say that a lot in camp. Say, nigga, you think you hard? You ain't nothing but a victim. You a victim. You a victim. We all are victims. Victim of our oppressor. That's what we are in the Christian church. You are sad little lambs going to the slaughter. That's all you are when you go into that Christian church. You know what I'm saying?
Damn right. Well, so Salaki, if I could, I got you. I just want to just give you a quick, introduction. We got a real live Hamite. I'm joking. What? We got my brother, Officer 500 Mahayar, the brother. Then the wind and look what the wind blew in.
Oh man,
he done popped up. Popped up, you know what I'm saying? So I just want to shout out this brother, you know what I'm saying? This is what I'm talking about, brother. On his lunch break. On his lunch break, he could be over there eating pizza. But no, he decided to pop up on a priest. Come, you know what I'm saying? Chill out with the Akim and the Ottawa, you know what I'm saying? And chill with us. So we appreciate that, brother. But please, what you want to say?
Yeah.
I can't put him on the camera because he is in his Hamite uniform.
An old slave
right now.
Slave uniform. Hey, because they slugging. The brother's not in a Hamite uniform, is he?
Now you got to show us what he's wearing, man. He got on the dashiki, don't he?
No, he got on the rags and tatters. He got on his slave garbs. You know what I mean? So I don't want to embarrass the brother. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, but all right.
He just don't want to break the camera with his face.
So like, I just want to give it, you know what I'm saying, big out to the podcast, you know what I'm saying, Chainbreaker Podcast, big up to Captain Yagar Wap, you know what I'm saying, Officer of 1,000, y'all Officer of 1,000, top of one, you know what I'm saying, y'all been holding it down, you know what I'm saying, doing y'all thing, this, you know what I'm saying, this thing is blowing up, you know what I'm saying, out the wazoo. Just the sidebar, because of course I've been tuning in, so this is the sidebar to reiterate what obviously y'all was speaking on, you know what I'm saying, my family, you know, definitely grew up in the that disgusting Kingdom Hall. You know what I'm saying? My whole entire family, from mother You know, the whole side, grandfather, all of them. You know what I'm saying? Kingdom Hall. And the intriguing thing to me, now that I'm older, is that contrary to Christians, Jehovah's Witnesses understand that there's a detachment you have to have when it comes to serving the Lord and being separate from the world. Like they teach that. You can't do the things in the world. You can't be of the world, and they don't celebrate holidays and stuff like that. But in the same breath, they embrace everyone into the damn Kingdom Hall.
Right.
You got, you know what I'm saying, Caucasians, you got Chinese, you got Asian, you got everybody in there. So it's like, it's still, you know, America.
Good night.
And it's like, now that I'm older and I think back and I have those memories, it's like, they're just weird.
Right.
They're weird and creepy. You know what I'm saying? It's weird and creepy. I remember they would get us together on those Saturday morning because they go on the field service on like Saturdays. They would get us together on Saturday morning.
Fake camp.
Right. They had their little maps and they were neighborhoods they're gonna go to and knock on their doors. I remember I used to have to do it. I'm like 12, 13, knocking on doors. It's like 8, 9 o'clock in the morning. You know what I mean? That is a real thing. Passing out pamphlets and stuff like that. And it's like, never did we come across anyone that was combative. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, to just to pick about that video, the officer, what Officer Yahama did was, you know what I'm saying, amazing, of course. And the thing about them is that they know that they are sick and disgusting.
Right.
Man. And when he seen them hardcore brothers down the street, he knew that brother was going to back himself into a corner.
Yeah.
And incriminate the entire organization. He came running. He came running to save that man's life and play the whole Karen because he's like, oh, these brothers, he gonna get us caught up. He not as seasoned as me. Right. He don't know what to say. Yeah.
I feel threatened. How you gonna run all the way to
you run to the cats with the gun. They robbing the store. You like, I feel with my life. Like, you should have stayed over there. You were safe. You were safe over there. You'd have ran to the fire.
Right.
God.
Just big up to the podcast, man. You know what I'm saying? Brock, thank how I was shot. Let me get back to the slave. They get to calling me.
Hey,
that fucking job.
Hope somehow y'all, you know what I'm saying?
What Shaw say? What Shaw say? Shaw say, F that effing job, we get money tomorrow.
Damn right. John, man. Officer 5000 Iraq said he feared for his pedophilic life. Yo, you really can't trust none of these guys, bro. You cannot trust none of them. I'm telling you right now. I am not trusting no Christian. For what? No, you good. I cannot trust a Christian. Especially, I'm gonna be honest too. Something about a Christian man, brother. Something about that, it just does not sit well with me at all in any capacity. So I could never leave my children around no Christian dude, like, bro, like, you know what I mean? Because how you a grown man in that banging tambourines and singing and all the whinings and all of this stuff, bro. Like, listen, I get it. You like to make music, but there's a limitation on certain things, bro. And they they really stretch those limitations, pause. So, you know what I mean? So I ain't with it. Okay.
You got to.
What you say, bro?
So if you Christian, you got to be weak if you want to fulfill the religion. Like, if I ask you Christian, I should be able to like rob your wallet and then say, well, you know, you shouldn't do anything because you got to forgive and really turn the other cheek. And you know, let me rob your cell phone too. Let me just give me your keys to your house and your car and just go on about your business. You know, just forgive me. I mean,
it's a lot. You're saying it's heavy, bro. If I could just point out this as well, man, with them, Jehovah's Witness also produced the weirdest people on earth, as Officer Mahayar was saying, bro. Let's not forget. Now, again, don't y'all pause. Don't come for my neck.
I know what you're about to say too. That's crazy.
You already know what I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Let us not forget that Jehovah's Witness produced the Jackson 5 and all of the Jacksons. Now we can talk about Mike and listen. Weird stuff going on. You can go watch videos of Mike admitting straight up that he liked to get in bed with little boys. He said it.
But you know why though?
What do you mean? I know why, bro?
Because, bro, I feel like we found the reason. The reason why Mike was so effed up is because of Jehovah's Witnesses. Man.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Go ahead. No, because and Jehovah's Witnesses also are known for abusing children. They're like known for it. And so, you know, when you hear Michael talking about how he didn't really have a chance to be a child, he probably got so traumatized as a child that even in his adulthood, he got stuck wanting to be a child so much that he did childish things that adults should not do. Adults should not sleep in the beds with random children.
Right.
But he's so traumatized and so messed up that he messed up now because of them stinking Jehovah's Witnesses. I blame them.
I hear you, bro. But let's be real, bro. I mean, we could do the same thing with R. Kelly. R. Kelly was heavy in the church. R. Kelly it's practically a known fact that R. Kelly was molested, I think, by his older sister. Like those things happen in all of those churches, but generally, I'm not saying you're giving excuses for Michael Jackson. I'm not saying you're doing it, but a lot of people, you know, they'll say those kind of things. They'll say, well, Mike, you know, and this happened, but they won't do the same thing for R. Kelly. You know what I'm saying? But R. Kelly also was in church, got molested. All those things are public knowledge. Go ahead.
I would say the same thing about R. Kelly. The thing is, I just feel like we need to start, like, Mike, you wrong, right? Take him over here on this side and say, sit down, you wrong, Mike. You got to punt. You got to pay for what you did. But
I agree.
When it comes to the media, the cameras is out. The problem is that Christian church.
Right.
That you produce rapists. You produce pedophiles because you rape them. You destroy them. And now you have folks who become the thing that they were victimized as.
Right. That's
and
right.
So
I agree.
That's the problem. So I blame the Jehovah's Witnesses.
I do too, bro. That's well said. I want to stay on this topic because you know what we're going to end off with, man. We're making good time too, and bro, we have been having an excellent episode, man. These are great conversations on the Chainbreakers podcast. Again, appreciate everybody that's been tuning in. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Officer Mahayar, stop by. You know what I'm saying? Said a little something. We appreciate him. Excellent comments. Shout out to Officer 5000 I Rock. You know what I'm saying? Who got some new brothers up in here? We got Young Man Black in the building. You know what I'm saying? Holding it down in Durham as well, bro. You know what I'm saying? Good to see you. We got Princess. You know I'm saying? Shalom, sis. How about you? How shy? You know what I'm saying? Who else we got? Any else new come in? No, I think that's pretty much Tawab, right? Okay, but what I did want to say, I just saw something that I just thought was kind of funny. All right, and then we're gonna go to the last thing. What you got in the background there, Yarmak?
No, I just feel like these Christians got it all twisted, man. See, you want the white man to be your God. The white man is white people God.
Right. Well said.
Young Mark be on point with them. You be on point with them background.
That's it.
You know what your problem is, baby boy? You got all twisted.
With the cigarette in my hand.
All right, so real quick, he do look like what? All right, look. He do look like Wet One.
Yo, Thabo, hey, but
I thought it was at first.
Thabo, we still got to get that story in too, though.
With old boy, right?
Yeah, was that what you was talking about?
Yeah, no. That's gonna be the last one.
All right, and I think we should tie that in with China Monet as well. Rock said China Monet. I think we could be able to kind of put them both together.
Yeah, I want to talk about this just fast, bro, because we talking about Christians or whatever, and I saw this and I thought it was just the wording of it was funny, and just to also because if you had a chance to check out the general's class last night, you know what I'm saying, he spent some time, you know, talking about you know, the elections going on. You know, everybody's gearing up because it's an election year. You know what I'm saying? So you're seeing a lot of political stuff in America and so on. And so the general had a lot of comments on it that were really pertinent. You know what I'm saying? Talking about, you know, again, the general election, talking about Trump, what's going on. I don't know if anybody knows or everybody's aware, but right now in New York, they have, you know what I'm saying? They have basically stationed the National Guard in the subways in New York City, where I'm from, because they've been having a lot of crime in the subways, they say. But first of all, let me say something. There's always been crime in the subways. I mean, I don't know why. I mean, I don't live in New York no more, but I try to get there when I can if there's a cookout and so on. But there's always been crime in the subways. You know what I mean? Like I don't know what that's about. Like what exactly is different going on. But what I mean, they put the National Guard down there. They randomly checking people's bags. You know what I'm saying? Heavy police presence down there and so on. Right. So the general was talking about that. But I saw this, man, and I said, man, this is the kind of, we might have to put this dude on the duff list. I'm telling you, I want to steal on son. I won't do it. Okay. I will never ever do that because I'm trained by the men above me in the I.S.U.P.K, Captain YAHANNA, and all the captains and generals above me taught me that head officers, I cannot just go harm people because they say dumb things. So I won't do it. But this cat said something that I thought was insane. All right. So here we go. Real quick. We might spend maybe 5-10 minutes on this before we get into the last topic. So, and this is a story right here. I got to make a reel on this today. This is a local somewhat story because it's in North Carolina where the 55th annual Passover is going down in Durham, North Carolina on April 20th. Now you're going to hear. Let's find out whether you should be down with the I.S.U.P.K in North Carolina. We got schools everywhere. We got a school in Durham. We got a school in Fayetteville. We got a school in Charlotte. And we got a school in Eastern Carolina. Which city is it in? It's in Snow Hill, Yarmouth?
Yeah, Snow Hill, Goldsboro.
Yeah, Snow Hill, Goldsboro area. Yeah, Eastern Carolina. We representing over there too. Everybody out there in ECU. We see y'all. But yeah, we got 4 schools in North Carolina, right? So let's see if you should be down with the I.S.U.P.K in North Carolina, or you should be voting at the polls for these kind of people. All right. Let me show you this. It says North Carolina gubernatorial. I don't know what the hell that even means. That sounds crazy. Pause on the word gubernatorial. North Carolina gubernatorial candidate who said Black Americans owe reparations to America and endorsed by Trump as, in quote, Martin Luther King on steroids, wins GOP nominee. It says former President Donald Trump endorsed North Carolina Lieutenant Governor Mark Robinson in the state's gubernatorial race, comparing the Black Republican, this is a Black man, the Black Republican candidate to Martin Luther King on steroids. Despite Robinson's history of controversial statements concerning gender, race, and sexuality, Robinson, who won the gubernatorial primary election on Tuesday, March 5th, is now slated to face North Carolina Attorney General Josh Stein. This is what Trump said. Excuse me. This is Martin Luther King on steroids, Trump said Saturday during a rally speech at a pre-Super Tuesday event in Greensboro, North Carolina. I told that to Mark. I said, I think you're better than Martin Luther King. I think you are Martin Luther King times 2. Trump told the crowd ahead of Tuesday's primary. Look at this cat. Do y'all see this on the screen? I don't know if y'all can see this brother right here.
Oh boy. Come on, man.
Why does he look like he looks like a Eddie Murphy character in a movie, bro? That looks like a box. That doesn't even look real. This is a real human being, ladies and gentlemen. This is a real human being that people voted for the GOP. All right. Black Republican Mark, whatever the hell his name is. All right. Who of course is being, he's being he got, what's the word? He's supported by Trump. You know what I'm saying? This is what he said. Yeah. Trump reiterated his comparison of Robinson, Mark Robinson is his name, to the late civil rights leader, which he initially mentioned during a gathering at his Mar-a-Lago resort back in December, according to the video from the event. First, it was the voice. Oh my, I haven't heard this cat's voice, but I'm assuming he's saying he sounds like Martin Luther King. Trump said of Robinson at the time. And then I said, you know what? I swear, I think you're better than Dr. Martin Luther King. Robinson, who is also a pastor. Isn't it wonderful how the stories come together? I just love it when all the stories just line up. I didn't even know the dude was a pastor. I thought he was a politician. Come to find out, this dude is a North Carolina pastor. He was also a pastor. He endorsed Trump for re-election in June at the Faith and Freedom Coalition Conference in Washington, D.C. Damn, Cap, they in your town. Black people in your town saying that you should vote for Trump. The GOP front runner to become the next. He's the front runner to become the next governor of North Carolina. Robinson previously faced criticism for a series of hurtful comments about women, Muslims, Jews, homosexuality, and sexual abuse victims. He also fought against teaching critical race theory in state schools and said children should be taught about Hitler and other dictators. Robinson has mocked school shooting survivors who advocate for gun control. He also once proclaimed that African Americans owed reparations for being emancipated from slavery. I'll read this quote, and we can get into it real quick, and we'll go to the last thing. There were some people talking about reparations in this country. This is a quote from Mark Robinson. Robinson said during a speech at the 2021 North Carolina Republican State Convention. And I remember I made this particular liberal so angry at me because I told them right to their face, nobody owes you anything for slavery. That's who you're voting for in North Carolina. Mark Robinson. Let me show y'all him again. Oh, this is who you're voting for. Woo! Woo! This is who you're voting for right here. That said that he said that not only should America not pay us reparations, we owe them reparations because they freed us.
God.
Does anybody have any comments before we move on?
I just want. Hey, look, Salaki, Trump is such a devil. Now, look, by him calling, you would think by him calling Martin Luther King on steroids, it's like he's a strong speaker or something. Maybe giving him props for being a strong speaker or whatever. But Trump is talking about the way he looked. You know, Trump is, I mean, he's a motherfucker, man. You know, Salaki, man. You know, he's laughing at, he's making a clown out of the dude. He clowned him, really. That's all he did. Come on, Martin Luther King on steroids. Look at the brother look, man. He making a joke out of the brother, man. God damn, wow. Boy. Man.
That's funny. He definitely trying to clown him out of one. Like, this is not a compliment.
Yeah, exactly.
Not at all. This is not a compliment. Yarma, you was gonna say something?
Oh yeah. No, I just want to get notification as to when he start making his payments. That's what I wanted to see.
Okay.
When that first payment goes through, let me know.
Yo, that's a good point, bro. That's a good. Well, when he become the governor.
Yeah.
We'll see when he become the governor. If it's probably something where we got to pay it, but not him somehow. You know what I'm saying? That's what I anticipate. And this dude is the front runner. Like, I mean, like, he is leading the race to become the next governor of North Carolina. Good night. No sweat. Moving right along, ladies and gentlemen. The last thing we're going to talk about for today. How much time we got? We're going to go over, man. We're going to spend like 25 minutes on this. Our rock said that's Bubba Franks from the Club Street. He used to sing back up. Yeah. Yo, our rock always calls him Bubba.
Hey, Thabo.
Oh, snap. Hold on.
Can y'all hear me though?
God,
I hear you just fine, bro.
Yeah, it seemed like it was a little bit of a delay last time, but I left out and came back in. But yeah, that nigga's guilty, bro. He needs to pay the reparations. He should.
God.
That's it.
What's that in the background, bro?
That's it. That's old. What's his name? What's this dude name? Martin Luther King on steroids?
Mark Robinson.
That's old Mark Robinson in the back, man.
No.
That's Mark Robinson. I don't got nothing.
Look at him.
Just add this dude to the death list, man. Dang, there's Donald Trump behind him. Donald Trump, crackhead son, on the other side, and that's Mark Robinson talking about black people. How the hell do we owe white people reparations for being enslaved?
Right.
This doesn't even make. Yo, Thabo, we talk about it all the time. Why can't people just be normal? Like, I get you trying to be a political power and all of that. Why can't you just be a normal politician? Like, let's work on like state traffic laws or gun permits.
Yeah.
What the fuck does how in the hell, so like for my language, how in the hell does black people having to pay reparations, how is that even a good political slogan?
Exactly.
And brother, if I see a black person, listen, in the UPK, we follow Christ. We follow the Most High. And the Bible say that it's a sin to vote, especially the vote of a person that's not in your nation to be above you. Exactly. And it's absolutely dumb. You know how like remedial you are that you have to say, I'm a vote for some white man or for some politician to rule over me. Like, that's crazy. I'm not voting for none of you to rule over me. That is insane. But how, like, if I see a black person voting for this man, brother, I'm waiting on them reparations for them to pay. They need to give up that money and give it to white people, and they need to shut up about it and pay them reparations. This is dumb. This is dumb. I don't understand it. This like you said, this add them to the
insane. But this is what people don't be talking about, bruh. They don't talk about this.
Yo,
this man.
And not to cut you off, but this is the root of success. He's doing like anything you want to do in America. If you want to be successful at it, you have to please white people. You have to. Black people, we have become we're so dumb that we believe that people like Meek Mill is one of the hottest rappers out because he's one of the hottest rappers out. That's not why Meek Mill made it out of Philly. Do you know why Meek Mill or Bobby Shmurda or Young Thug or any of these rappers made it out of whatever city they from? Because a group of white men and women and some table in some high-rise building in New York, they sat at some round table while Meek Mill got up there and twerked his ass good enough that white people said, you know what, we're going to sign him. Yeah, we're going to put him out there for the rest of them niggas. We like what he's doing. He did it. If you don't believe me, look at the Bobby Shmurda video.
Bro, I'm already on it, bro.
Bobby Shmurda went up there and twerked his behind. He did it. He got on that table and he danced, brother. He danced. He went up there. It wasn't even no music. Why them white people just sitting there just looking at him? You know how embarrassing that is? But you think that Bobby Shmurda is who he is because he's great. And my point is this. We black people are not allowed to be great in America. You're not allowed to be great. The only way you'll be great is if your oppressor allows it, man. And this politician, he knows that. He knows that. And he knows that if he wants to win these political campaigns, he has to say something that makes white people say, ooh, what he said was heavy. White people for years have been questioning if they should owe black people anything for the crimes that they've committed for 400 years. They've been questioning this. Oh yeah, go ahead and play the video there. That's it right there. This is why Bobby Shmurda was hot at one point. He ain't nothing now. He ain't nothing no more. Is there any sound to it?
This is the most cringy. Oh yeah, I got you.
Woo! We gotta watch this straight top one. You gotta do something to make
Oh my God.
Like they some shooters. They trying to bust maneuvers. Like Pussy took that same shit from your computer. Just get the cash so they have to never do.
You know what's crazy? He's rap. It's not even his verse, bro.
That's
not even his verse, bro. This is crazy.
This
is crazy. Now, Yarmouth knows me. Yarmouth knows that Computers is one of my favorite songs in the history of life. That is not Bobby's verse. You know what I'm saying? That's what's I don't know. That's Rowdy Rebel's verse. So right now he's dancing to a part that is not even him rapping.
That's why I said he's just working his behind. That's all he's doing.
That is the perfect way to put it. He's like, all white people in the room. Oh my goodness. This is exactly what you gotta do, bro. Look at him. Yo. Good. Now, yo, Mike, you always say what you're saying, bro. Yeah, my bad. Pardon me.
This is perfect because this just goes to show, like all I was saying was that even this politician, what you say his name was again?
Mark Robinson.
Yeah, this politician, Mark Robinson, man, he understands something that Bobby Shmurda understood. He understands that if you want to please white people, I mean, if you want to be successful in America, you have to please white people. That's it. There is no other way around it. If you think, a lot of people think that the greatest athletes are the greatest athletes because they're great athletes. That's only part of the formula. The other part is you have to do what? You have to please white people, which is why, what do you get trained in when you're becoming an athlete? Even when you're in college, what do they train you in? They train you in answering interview questions. They train you in it on how to answer, what to say, what not to say, what body language to have, what body posture not to have. They train you in these things. Why? Because you can't just be yourself. You can't just be yourself. You have to be what the oppressor wants you to be. And it's in your face. Number one, is Allen Iverson arguably one of the greatest, well, you know, at least notably great players of the NBA of all time?
Come.
Why did his career get scuffled up?
I mean, I have a basketball reason, but I'm gonna refrain.
Nigga, why did he get bad publicity? Was it because of basketball? What was it because?
It's for that brawl at the bowling alley.
Yeah, bro.
The brawl at the bowling alley. What else? Because he wanted to rock tattoos, man.
Yeah, that's true.
He wanted to rock braids. Because he wanted to dress the way he wanted to dress. Because in his brain, he was being a nigga. And guess what? White people weren't allowing it. They kept finding. How much money did they find Allen Iverson because of what he was wearing?
Oh, yeah. Right.
You know what's crazy? That years later, we get players like Birdman Anderson, who comes into the league wearing heavy jeans, big old jeans, sagging his pants, tattoos all up and down his body. But when Birdman Anderson does it, it's acceptable. The problem with us is that the only way to be successful is that we have to please white people. If we don't do it well enough, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if Allen Iverson started not scoring as many points as he was scoring. If Allen Iverson does not look the part of the NBA, they're going to ridicule him for it. If any person does not look the part of what America wants them to be, they're going to get ridiculed for it. If Bobby Shmurda did not go into that room and twerk his behind in the right fashion, just the right amount, enough gun pointing, enough jean sagging, enough twirls and spins, then he would have never been anything. Bobby Shmurda would have been some SoundCloud rapper from wherever he's from, and that would have just been the end of it. One of all of that is this. This politician understands the same thing.
Right.
You want to be a good black politician in America, you have to do something or say something that makes white people say, ooh, I never thought of that. Ooh, I like that. White people for years have been discussing whether they should give reparations to black people or whether black people should never get reparations at all. But then some nigga gets on the mic and says black people should pay reparations to white people. White people across the world is, ooh. I've never heard. I never thought this nigga's on fire. They love it. And you know what? They're going to vote for him. They're going to vote for him.
Right.
Why? Not because he's a good politician. Nobody gives a damn about him being a politician.
Right.
Nobody cares about what laws he's pushed. Nobody cares about what grades he got in school. No one gives a fuck about nothing he does. But you know what they care about? They care about black people across America saying and agreeing with what he said that made white people say, ooh.
Right.
So if you could get that Negro to go up there and say that black people owe reparations for the Emancipation Proclamation, well, then maybe you'll get the masses, the other black people to agree. And then you will stop covering shame. You'll stop shaming white people by asking them to pay for the crimes that they committed. And that's what white people
kissing your boot.
Yeah, or kissing the boot. They don't want to be shamed. And so, yeah, he going. I see it now, man. He might win that. He might win whatever he's running for. White people don't do it. That's it. Let's stop white people, Mr. Bob Harrison. It's not a good look. It's not a good look.
That's heavy metal. That's heavy metal, what you just said, you know? And what's wrong with us? I mean, we so sad. You know, just like I said in Jeremiah, you know, is Israel, the Lord is asking, is Israel's servant, is your homeborn slave? Why is he spoiled? Why is he conquered? This is why. This is why brothers like this and brothers like people that's going to watch him. It's going to come out. As long as you are damaging black people, white people going to love you. And next year you'll get your place in office.
That's
right.
Elections.
You're going to win your elections in office because why? You hate black people. You're going against your own people. You smashing them in the powder. So now hey, we can love you. The white man can love you now because why? You go against your own people. I like him. That's what the white man's saying. I like him. I like that boy because he goes against his own people. He tears them down. This way, we will never rise on top of them. You know, we will never rise. You know what I'm saying? The point, the objective is keep the black and Hispanics down. Right. Keep the nation of Israel, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, keep us down, and we always stay on top of them. That way, Christ can never come back. Right. That way, they'll never rise on top of us. That way, the prophecies will never be fulfilled. You know, it's a very strong spiritual battle. But if you ain't in the truth of the I.S.U.P.K, you can't see it. You don't even know the battle. You don't even understand the battle. You only understand the fight. You don't even know how to fight. You know? But things like this, boy, it's like, man, you know, we got brothers and sisters in truth. We got to stay strong. That's right. We got to stay strong because you know that, you know what I'm saying, time is getting short. When you see these things happening like this, when it's blatant is, wait a minute, that ain't right. That ain't right. A brother coming out telling them we should pay reparations after all the atrocities we went through in slavery. We should pay for them killing us, for them pulling the feces out of our women's stomachs. You mean we should pay for that? No, When things start happening blatant like this, blood brothers and sisters, black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, you better get your butt in this truth and understand understand what's going on. You know, hey, time is too short for this blatant evil to keep on coming up like this. You know, and these homeborn slaves keep on rising. You know what I'm saying? If it was left up to them, we'll be back in the cotton fields.
Right.
We'll be saying, yes, sir, master, I do deserve that beating. I do deserve the skin ripping off my back, and I do deserve everything to come to me, you know, because I was a bad nigga. You know,
right.
Like that, and our minds will be destroyed. But thank the Most High for the I.S.U.P.K and the command, YAHANNA. Hey, we ain't going to let that happen. And the Lord ain't going to let that happen. You know what I'm saying? Because the Lord got his time when he's going to send Christ. You know, it ain't up to us. It ain't up to us. I would like the Christ come tomorrow. I would like them to come at lunchtime. Hell, what the hell? I like them to be here. Church at lunchtime. You know? But, hey, that's not for me to say. You know what I'm saying? It's for the Most High. Christ himself don't even know when he's gonna come. But black man is man, understand the time is short. And stop your bullshit. You know,
that's right.
Salaki, I yield.
Damn right.
Woo!
Cap. Well said. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Most High in Christ, man. We close to the end of the time, but we're gonna spend a good 10 minutes or so, 15 minutes, go over, started a little late. Talking about this last thing because it was so heavy. Okay. So shout out to everybody for tuning in. Officer Fahana Yanazar. Shalom Yahabashim. See you, bro. The water for tuning in. Let's talk about this, man. Who's seen that interview? You know what I'm saying? Well, actually, I'm gonna play a quick clip of the general before we get into this last part because it goes with what Captain Yagarwap was just saying. You know what I'm saying? So just listen to something the general said yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Concerning why you're seeing what you're seeing with Trump and people like Mark Robinson and all this. This is why you're seeing these things. Salakia. We started. Bear with me.
Rite Aid and CVS and going to Macy's downtown and the Gucci store, and they're stealing. And the white people who watch their phone go, this is terrible. This is horrible. Something must be done about it. And they go and get our oppressor, who is an animal, and they want him to solve the crime problem. His solution to theft and shoplifting is to be shot as you leave the store. That you're going to be killed as you leave the store. That, of course, is not the solution to shoplifting. That's not a solution. It's the only solution that gets you elected in America because the crowd was roaring for it. Brothers and sisters, right now, the media, because it's election time coming, and you should be very afraid come election time if you're someone in the world, because during election time, every politician has to abuse blacks and Hispanics to get elected. It happens every year, every 4 years. It's going to.
That's just what Captain Yagarwap was saying, man. You know what I'm saying? What you're seeing, and obviously Yarmak right now, you're seeing, and even black people know this. What Yarmak was saying about comparing Mark Robinson to Bobby Shmurda is because what Bobby Shmurda understood was he had to find a way to impress the oppressor. He had to find a way. And Mark Robinson is the same thing, cut from the same cloth. He's in a think tank, sitting in a crib with a notepad. The way you know what I'm saying, some brother might be trying to come up with some fire lyrics. Mark Robinson is thinking, well, what can I say that'll make, you know what I'm saying, that'll make oppressors go, ooh, like somebody spit a hot bar in a rap battle. What can I say? I can say black people owe America reparations. Ooh. And then oppressors start snapping their fingers like Willow Smith on Red Table Talk. Understand? That's what they start to do. And they understand that. And so that's what they do around this time. The more you can demonstrate that you hate black people, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, the more you can show that, the more you will win. Pardon me just a second. Salaki.
Yeah, man, that's crazy, man. Insane. What y'all think in the chat though, man? Y'all think, do anybody think that black people should pay reparations? Or y'all think me personally, I think I ain't paying a goddamn thing. I damn near don't even want to pay taxes.
Damn right.
Gotta pay taxes and all of that. You understand? But I don't know, man. I don't know if it's not one black person. But you know what? The black people, you know, they might even try to side with him, man, because, you know, using words like he's Martin Luther King, black people in our ignorance, they're going to look at that as if like he's some kind of leader, like he's the person that we follow, man. When Martin Luther King,
and you know something, you're Mark, that heavy what you're saying, because we always be so disgusting. We just want to get in. We don't give a damn who we smashing. You know, we just want to get in. You know what I'm saying? We just want to get in. So if Trump pushing his is pushing the buttons for him, they we got to get in too. Hey, I'm on that, but they're gonna jump on that ship too. They're gonna jump on that ship too. They're saying that, yeah, that's right. We should pay reparations. You know, they're gonna jump into them. We're terrible. We are terrible as the people. You know what I'm saying? A nigga without the truth is, man, it's terrible. He's awful. He's awful. We're going to go and do the same thing. Man.
I wouldn't be surprised if he getting some kind of deal from the oppressor to get black people to pay those reparations, and then in paying those reparations, he gets money. Like he gonna get paid from the money that black people are paying, man. You understand? And that's the sad reality of which we live in, man. This world is sick.
Exactly.
This country is sick. This life that we live here in America is sick, man. And that's why I thank the Lord for Commander General YAHANNA and the Israelite School of U.P.K. Without us, there would be no truth. Without us, all you would have is the hope of finding remnants of pieces of evidence of things that were true, which is what you have in the world. Like in the world, a little piece of truth here.
Exactly. You gotta think, what would our mindset be without the truth? What the fuck would your mindset be, Joe? I would be terrible. My mindset of just, you seeing all these things happening. You seeing Trump should be in jail, but yet he's getting ready to be the president again. I mean, come on. I don't know what the fuck my mind would be. My mind would be just so tore up, man. You know, like that. Man, I think the most I would have asked I.S.U.P.K and Commander General YAHANNA, you know? Man.
Salakia, I just had to take care of something real quick. We're gonna get into this last thing for today. If you're already we're gonna talk about this, man. This was real heavy. Obviously, I mean, I had seen it too, but obviously Yarmaka was his idea for us to kind of discuss it on the show, man. And it was a great idea. So let me run this video so y'all can see what we're talking about. If y'all familiar, famous comedian Chico Bean. He's down with what's the name of it? 85 South, I think.
Yeah, the 85 South show, Wildin' Out.
Yep. And another famous comedian from who was on Wildin' Out at one point, Just Hilarious, who is now, I believe, the official co-host, you know what I'm saying, for the Breakfast Club. She replaced Angela Yee. And they just did an interview with Chico Bean, and some information came out about them that, you know what I'm saying, that was not known. All right. Let's see what Chico Bean said. We'll make it simple. Apparently there was, kind of a romantic thing, or Just Hilarious wanted it to be a romantic thing between them, but Chico Bean was not having it. And let's see why, and let's see what Just Hilarious' response was to what took place. So I gotta put the sound on. Bear with me. Refresh.
That in the 2000s.
What?
I'm asking. See, that's what I mean. That let me know what type of time you was on. You was in Baltimore eating crab cakes, and I already know what time it would have been, because I might have came to see you in 2007 if I'd have known, what I know now.
But you've been bluffing for years. So
ain't nobody been bluffing. Ain't nobody been bluffing.
You became my nephew, and that's it.
Ain't nobody been bluffing.
Anyway, how's your love life?
How's yours?
I'm good. I'm pregnant and I'm happy now. So what's up?
I mean, I don't understand why you coming at me like that. Like, what is it that you're based? No.
He was scared.
What was I scared of?
I don't know.
What was I scared of? Tell me what I was scared of.
Look, it wasn't even that he was scared. He just wasn't with it. Look, when I first got the Wildin' Out, I was like, oh my gosh, I like this nigga. He quiet and shit. Like, he ain't all over the place. Like, he ain't wildin'.
Picking and killing.
That wasn't even out when I first got there. That was a later game. Yeah, so I oh, don't you have a boyfriend? I'm like, who would be worried about that? You know what I mean? Like, who? Yeah, right.
I come from out the ghetto. Niggas will kill you about a Just Hilarious in my hood.
But
I don't play them games.
My boyfriend, he wasn't that type of nigga. So that's the
what
thing.
Type of nigga was he?
That's why, I did. That's why I was going at chick. I'm like, okay, now you cool. You know what I'm saying?
Quiet, he low.
Right. But he really like funny, like he down to earth. I'm like, all right, cool. So I told him that I broke up with him. I'm like, what's up now? He was like, you didn't break up with him. Like, no, you didn't. And I didn't, but I'm like, this nigga gay. Like, how you not?
You see how fucked up that is? You see that fucked
because
up?
He wasn't
just because you don't want that pussy, I don't want none. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy.
I was like, all right, he just gonna be a brother at this point.
Yeah. Damn. Good night.
Yeah, I didn't even catch the I had some technical difficulties, but
I'll play it again.
Because you gotta understand, I gotta be.
Play it again real quick.
Had the internet in the 2000s.
What?
I'm asking. See, that's what I mean. That let me know what type of time you was on. You was in Baltimore eating crab cakes, and I already know what time it would have been, because I might have came to see you in 2007 if I'd have known, what I know now.
But you've been bluffing for years. So
ain't nobody been bluffing. Ain't nobody been bluffing.
You became my nephew, and that's it.
Ain't nobody been bluffing.
Anyway, how's your love life?
How's yours?
I'm good. I'm pregnant and I'm happy now. So what's up?
I mean, I don't understand why you coming at me like that. Like, what is it that you're best? No.
He was scared.
What was I scared of?
I don't know.
What was I scared of? Tell me what I was scared of.
Look, it wasn't even that he was scared. He just wasn't with it. Look, when I first got the wilding out, I was like, oh my gosh, I like this nigga. He quiet and shit. Like, he ain't all over the place. Like, he ain't wilding.
Pick it up, pick it and kick it.
That wasn't even out when I first got there. That was a later game. Yeah, so I tried to throw some game on him, but he was like, oh, don't you have a boyfriend? I'm like, who the fuck be worried about that? You know what I mean? Like, who? Yeah, right.
I come from out the ghetto. Niggas will kill you about a just hilarious in my hood. You know what I mean?
But
I don't play them games.
My boyfriend, he wasn't that type of nigga. So that's the
what
thing.
What type of nigga was he?
That's why, I did. That's why I was going at chick. I'm like, okay, now you cool. You know
he quiet, he low.
Right. But he really like funny, like he down to earth. I'm like, all right, cool. So I told him that I broke up with him. I'm like, what's up now? He was like, you didn't break up with him. Like, no, you didn't. And I didn't, but I'm like, this nigga gay. Like, how you not?
You see how fucked up that is? You see that fucked
because
up?
He wasn't interested.
Just because
he gotta be
you don't
gay.
want that pussy, I don't want none.
You heard it now, Yarmuk?
Nah, this is insane, dog. This is insane. Like this is right here.
Go ahead, bro. Break it down.
Nah, like this is right here, man. She is trying to entice, I guess, Chico Bean while she has a man, right? And then this brother is telling her, like, nah, like I can't mess with you because you got a man, you got a boyfriend or a husband, and in the ghetto where I'm from, niggas die over messing with married women. You understand? And of a lot of people, if you don't remember, there was a rapper by the name of Trouble who recently was unalived because he was dealing with a woman who had a man. And when she was dealing with the woman, like the Trouble was in the apartment with the woman who was married. And the husband or the boyfriend or whatever came home and bust into the house or the apartment door, seen Trouble with his woman, and shot Trouble in his chest and unalived him. Like that is the reality of what we're doing when it comes to these marriages. That's the reality of it. Like the Bible say in the day of judgment that because of a woman's jealousy, a man shall not hide his fury. That is what's going to happen. You sisters out there playing these games with these brothers, and brothers absolutely are losing lives. Now look at that situation with Trouble. Trouble done lost his life. And the brother who unalived Trouble, he lost his life. Who knows what he's probably doing a life in prison now for unaliving that brother, while that woman is on the outside of the walls, still just being a whore, still just being a hoe. You understand? She ain't learned her lesson from that. But this woman right here is like this, like that. We say it all the time, bro. What kind of world are we living in? What is this?
Right.
You get off your show and you go home and you lay with that man and tell him how much you love him, how much you want to be. You start making plans with him and all this, that, and the third. And you telling the world that you wanted to be with Chico Bean so bad that you would commit adultery on your husband with him and then lie and say that you broke up with your man just to be with Chico Bean. Oh my God. And did she not say she's pregnant? Brother.
What?
She said she's pregnant now.
Oh.
Brother, if I'm that woman's baby father and we together and she says this, oh my God. Oh Jesus.
That's crazy.
This is insane. But this is normal. That's the most insane part about it. The most insane part about it is that she's saying it how she's saying it because it's normal. And she went for the usual dumb bitch drag out, which is, oh, you don't want to commit adultery with me. That's because you're gay.
Right. They always
what? How the hell is he gay? Because he don't want to commit adultery with you. What'd you say, Thabo?
No, I'm just saying that's always where they go. Like, because he don't want me. He gay.
He gay. Oh, he must be gay. What? What?
Right.
What the hell?
Oh, she's that amazing. She's that amazing that he must be gay. You don't want her.
I'm gonna start. Right. I'm like, you don't submit to no man. Oh, it's because you gay. It's because you gay.
Right.
You don't cook and clean. You don't cook, clean, and shut up. It's because you gay. That's why. You must be. You don't want to be. You don't want to stay with that man because he got more than one wife. Oh, that's because you gay.
Right.
You see how dumb that sounds?
Exactly.
Dumb. But this sister right here, man. Black women look up to sisters like her. Black women look up to her. Right. And why is she on a podcast?
You said what, bro?
I said, why is she on a podcast? After saying something like that, she should get ridiculed. She should.
Yeah.
I mean, with the Omalay situation, right? The world came to the defense of that man when his woman went up on stage with Omalay and did all kinds of things up on that stage. Why is this any different? She's admitting to doing something that's actually worse. She was actually attempting to commit adultery on her husband, so much and so that she was willing to lie about breaking up with him. Why isn't she being canceled?
Right.
She should be canceled.
Right.
Where's all the blackity black women? All them stupid broads, all them stupid bitches that be talking about the love of black people. Where them bitches at?
Right.
Don't they want black relationships?
Yeah.
Don't you wear dashikis and you spiritual? You got your dumbass rocks and your crystals, and you love black people. Well, this woman just admitted to lying about her relationship so that she could cheat on a black man.
Right.
You ain't gonna say nothing. You ain't gonna cancel her. Of course not. Of course not. Of course you ain't gonna say nothing.
That's crazy.
You ain't gonna say nothing because you're doing it today. What today? It's Friday night. Yep. Yeah, this is gonna be about a plethora of black women in the club lying about being married tonight. It's gonna happen. They're gonna go in the club. Some man is gonna say, "You got a man," which is the honorable thing to do. And brothers, make sure you always ask that question before you talk to a woman. Make sure you always ask them if they're in a relationship, if they dealing with a man, if they sleeping with a man, if they married to a man. But it doesn't even matter. You know why? Because them stupid bras are gonna lie. They're gonna say, "No, I'm single. I want to go back to your place." You're gonna be like, "Why don't ever go back to your place?" Nah, just gonna have every excuse. You know why? Because her man is at home. Her man is there, laying in the bed, sleep with the children while she's out lying to you so she could be a whore. That is an issue. You know why? Because people get unalived that way. That's how people get unalived.
That's right.
That's how it happens. People get unalived because women want to play. You want to play around. You want to run around and have oopsies and make mistakes. But men lose their lives over those mistakes.
Exactly.
You should be more careful. You should. And have a little bit more dignity about themselves, man. But Cap, I don't know what our generation, on behalf of our generation, I say Salak, I don't know what the hell is going on. But our generation has just plummeted into whoredom. This is what
I'm gonna tell you, you know what I'm saying? By being an older guy, I would say we did it too.
Oh, there you go. So
we did it too. We did it too. You know what I'm saying? While I was sitting there just thinking about one time when I was so afraid I was so afraid because I was having sex with this married woman, and I went to sleep, and I woke up, and you know sometimes in the morning you wake up, your eyes just come open, you just staring at the ceiling, and you just kind of really like get with what's going on, like what I'm gonna do today or whatever. And I just thought where I was, and it hit me that I'm laying in this nigga's bed with his wife. He could have came home and killed both of us. That's how dangerous it was. You know what I'm saying? So as I'm getting up, hey, get up, hey, what's wrong with you? And we rushing getting out of there. Damn, you know what I'm saying? That's how dangerous it is. You know what I'm saying? And that's why so many times in the Bible, you would see where the Lord is telling the prophets about the land falling into whoredom. Falling into whoredom. I mean, so many times in the Bible it's going on that like that. You know what I'm saying? Because our land will fall into whoredom. You know what I'm saying? We would do, man, the things that we do is so, man, it's crazy. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So looking at the situation like that, it's like, damn. You know what I'm saying? We can't let our people go like that, man. And then this, I thank the Lord for the money for the I.S.U.P.K. under Commander General YAHANNA. You know,
that's right.
We look at this stuff. Hey, this ain't. Hey, nigga, you ain't big pimping. Nigga, you gonna die. You know what I'm saying? And sister, stop playing like that, man. Man, next thing you know, man, your box is gonna be on fire. You know what I'm saying? With diseases and everything, you keep it up. You know what I'm saying? You gotta cut that stuff out. This ain't no joke. You know what I'm saying? But it's so crazy. You know what I'm saying? When we look at this stuff, and this stuff is on. I mean, it's on social media. You know, and she just talking all freely and stuff like that, and then just, you know what I'm saying? You dumb bitch. You know, we are terrible as a nation, man. So I'm saying we need this truth. We need this truth. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, because we doing a damn terrible job of just really loving one another, being lawful unto the Most High. You know what I'm saying? We doing things that's, I mean, come on, we ain't no way in the world we should be living like this, but we are. We are. We hear this mess. We hear this mess, and what our oppressor looking back, he's just standing there laughing.
Right.
He just standing there. A lot of it's the remnants of oppression and slavery. You know what I'm saying? We just all effed up by that like that. You know what I'm saying? But damn, we didn't get to the point where our conscience, we don't even have no more conscience no more. We not, I mean, we just like, we're conscienceless. You know, we just like, what the hell? What the hell? I cheat on my husband. She going like that. You know what I'm saying? This shit is, man, brother. Well, you know what I'm saying?
So like I said,
go ahead, brother.
I seen a video which is crazy. Like it's crazy because the video is a security camera that was inside the bedroom of a house, and it was like a Chinese couple or something. But the woman is getting pause, you know, Salagi, but she getting sexed from the back, right? And it's like a split second. The door opens and the woman's husband runs in, and they start, you know, and he starts stabbing the hell out of everybody. And here's the crazy thing about that story, which is what I feel like sisters should understand. When he stabbed the man, right? Maybe once or twice. And the man ran out the room, ran out the house. And then he continued on and stabbed his wife maybe 40-something times, unalived her. The thing that women should understand is that you sitting here giving your body up. You having sex with this man that if an intruder comes to unalive you, he's gonna run and leave you right there. And you know what happens? Yeah. He's gonna be talking to his homeboys. And he gonna say, yeah, man, I was fucking this broad, man. And her husband came in there and he cut me a couple of times and then killed her. Yeah. And then that's it. He gonna go back to having sex with the next woman. And you gonna be unalived with a man. You sleeping with a man who wouldn't even give his life for you. That is insane. That's crazy. You giving your body up to a man Who does not care? He not willing to take it there for you. He ain't willing to go to them lips. You understand? Let me be in the room with my wife, getting it on, and somebody come in the room with a knife.
Good.
Either you dying or we all dying, but I'm not running.
Damn right.
I'm not running out this room and leaving my wife fend for herself.
That's
it's
right.
crazy. But you know, you just keep. I guess keep doing it. Keep on. Sneaky link. Keep on. Keep on with him.
Lord.
You'll see how much he loves you in the end.
That's right.
Good.
And just know this too, sisters. He can never love you. He
That's
can't.
right.
You know why?
Right.
Because men aren't stupid like you.
Right.
You're a stupid sister. You think that because a man sticks his rod in you that he loves you. He doesn't. He knows that you have a husband. He knows that you have a man, and he knows that he could never ever be him. I'll never be the husband to this woman, because if she'll do this with me while she's married, then what do you do to you while you're married to her? She'll do the same thing.
Right.
And brothers automatically know, I'll never do that. That's why in the world, brothers treat certain women like hoes, and they treat other women like they worth something. That's life. But I mean, you don't want to understand that. No sweat. Keep having fun. But people do get unalived because of it.
That's it.
It's a dangerous game.
That's dangerous. That's damn sure that's dangerous.
God. I don't know if Top One got something else going on, man. But shout out to China Monet. I don't know y'all heard about China Monet. That's that sister came out with that song. Again, I don't care too much for the song itself, but what she's saying is to Wab. I cook, I clean, I shut up, all of that. Most High in Christ. I don't really believe she does all that, but nonetheless, I appreciate the song. And
good.
Top One, did you have something to say on that last topic, Salagi?
No, everything you said was absolutely correct. Only thing I wanted to say was in relation with the Chico Bean thing. It's kind of already been said, man. But really, you know what I mean? And this is why these conversations I feel like need to take place, man, because like you said, like Jess Hilarious can say that, but no one will get angry with her. No one will get mad at her. No one will say, look at how she's trying to break up black families. Look at how she's trying to, how what she's willing to do. A black man is always put on trial for whatever mistakes he makes or how he can't control himself. You know what I'm saying? Or he has no discipline. You know what I'm saying? Always. But a black woman is making a joke about how she tried to cheat on her man. Because the nigga was funny. And another thing too.
Can't stand them funny niggas.
Word. But it's like too. It's like he damn near was probably like a work husband. If you really think about it. He probably was like a work husband.
Them work husbands crazy.
Yup. When her man, she kissed him goodbye, said, all right, babe, I'm going to the studio. We filming the episodes today. And he thinking, oh, I'm saying, that's what's up, man. Tell everybody, say, hey, how they doing? You know what I mean? He thinking, oh yeah, my girl working, you know what I mean? She funny, she doing her thing, man. Like she blowing up most time. He thinking it's good. Meanwhile, she over there, really kikiing with Chico Bean, having a grand old time. Probably all hug, you know what I mean? Hugging him a different type of way and all kind of stuff. And you don't know the better. You thinking it's all good, man. But realize that was like a work husband, and that kind of situation happens very often. It's very common for sisters to do that kind of thing, man. It's really disgusting. At the end of the day, all of it is really nasty, man. And I just wish that people. I always say, I'm gonna leave it on this. I'm gonna land my plan on this. But we always talk about people being disingenuous, bro. Like that right there is something I cannot stand, bro. Like if you have a bias or an opinion, like okay, but I cannot stand disingenuous people. Like you just lying to yourself and everybody around you because you just cannot be truthful about what's really going on. And that is disingenuous for people, the same people to get mad at Nick Cannon, the same people to get mad at this person or this rapper or You know what I'm saying? Who's a rapper that supposedly cheated on somebody? I can't really think of one right now. But Offset. Women was mad at Offset with the situation with Cardi B. Like you see them, they on the Shade Room going crazy. Well, why ain't nobody going crazy on Just Hilarious? I wonder if I pull up some of these comments, what they would say. I bet you they laughing. They joking. It's all funny when it's a black man that's getting mistreated, right? It's a joke. And it's just unfair. It's just ridiculous. That's all I had on it, bro.
Yeah, man, it's crazy, dog, and it is what it is, I guess. But that's why I want my woman to be so scared to even look at another man. Like I want my woman, a man, to come up and be like, "Hey, sorry, miss, I just wanted to give you directions." I want her to be like, "No,
right."
You talking to me?
Right.
You're dead.
Right.
I don't know. He's somewhere around here. He probably gonna see us, and we're both dead. Just go that way. I'm like, damn, that bitch is crazy. Yeah, that's
gone.
That's
it.
A woman, yup.
Yeah, the work husband, what? Boy, I'm coming in Starbucks and I'm blowing it up.
Right.
Everybody getting. If you love your coworkers and your job, I would suggest not having a work husband because I'm the whole thing up. Everybody getting unalive. The whole Starbucks has been blown up by a terrorist attack. God damn, that's how big the explosion gonna be. Jumping a nuke on that.
Right. I don't know if y'all saw it. I've been kind of in and out doing with something, but shout out to Chico Bean.
Yeah.
Shout out to that brother, man. Give a hand clap to Chico Bean.
That's right, Chico Bean.
You know what I mean? For real. Like, you know what I mean? This brother's not in the truth, but gotta just give due diligence, respect to that man.
He does say he's an Israelite.
Really?
Yeah, so I was gonna add that too. He does say that he's an Israelite. He's not in the truth, but he does acknowledge that he's an Israelite. He has stated that
he need to do more than acknowledge that. I appreciated that, but you need to at least come to class, at least come to class, Chico. We in it. Where they at in Atlanta? We in Atlanta. We in Atlanta. We in Charlotte. We in North Carolina. We in New York. We everywhere you gonna be, Chico. So come, you know what I'm saying? Come kick it with us. You know what I mean? If that's what you prescribe to be. But nonetheless, just as an individual who took a stand, a moral stand, respect that man. Respect that man. Because that's real. Because real talk, that's how it goes. People get unalived for that, man. That ain't nothing to play with. Somebody else's woman. Now, I'm not condoning nobody unaliving nobody.
Right.
You walk in the house and see your woman, you know what I'm saying, getting tossed by somebody, brother. I ain't gonna try to front and sit here like I know it's easy to do, because it ain't easy to do. But I promise you, the best thing to do is take 3 steps back out that door, close that joint, and just never ever see that woman again. That's the best thing for you to do. What you don't do is unalive nobody, because guess what? Your life is not gonna. It ain't gonna get better. Is the point? That's all I'm trying to make.
Just call me. Just call me.
I don't want to do that either.
No, you damn sure gonna call me. Call me. Tell me what happened. I'm gonna say, don't sweat, brother. We going out tonight.
Oh
Meet me in the club tonight. I'm about to have you in a section with all other baddies tonight.
That's
you ain't
right.
Even, don't even worry about it.
Yeah, you don't see the girl ever again in life, ever. You don't gotta worry about it. Y'all, I gotta be careful, because sometimes, y'all gonna tell you himself, bro. You know what I mean? Most High in Christ for the truth. Let me just say that. If he wasn't for the truth, that's a brother right there you'd have to worry about. You know what I mean? YAHANNA and the generals, we all good. You know what I'm saying? But call Yarmok. Definitely, we gonna go out, man. We're gonna have some drinks, man, and it'll be that. You know what I mean? But yeah, this is a crazy, crazy story. She said it so calmly, and then had the audacity to call his brother LGBT.
That's crazy. That is, bro. Add her to the death list for that.
Yeah, bro.
That's crazy. I'm gay because I don't want to commit adultery with you,
bro. That's like the trump card. That's like a spade in the deck. You know what I'm saying? That's the big joker for them. Oh, he gay. I think he gay.
No, bitch. Your friends is gay. The ones you love hanging out with, they gay. I'm not really gay. They gay, man. They love gay people all the time until they can use it as an insult.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. That's a great point too. That's a great point. Y'all got a bunch of gay friends. Y'all don't never use gay as an insult to them.
Right.
God.
You know what I'm saying? But because I just don't want you. Now you want to be like, oh, like an insult. Damn. You know what I'm saying? These people are disgusting. The world is a scary place, man. Hey, look, we done went way over the time. You know what I'm saying? But no sweat. It was a good, you know what I'm saying? Good thing we did it. We kind of started a little late, not as late as usual. You just started a little late, you know what I'm saying? Had to take care of some business or whatever, and we handled it well. Pause. Man, Chainbreakers Podcast, I.S.U.P.K. I'm gonna get an argument. If there's anything y'all want to say before we clip it for today, Cap, it's on you. Anything you want to say before we end it today, sir?
Hey, get that Passover, pay your Passover fee and everything. It's going.
Right.
It's going to be on and popping.
Damn right.
April 20th. You better get down there. Make your preparations now. Get down there now. You know, it's a commandment. If you Black, Hispanic, Native Indian.
Most High in Christ. Con. Yarmak.
Oh man. Hey, the javelin raffle. We're doing one more before the Passover. It's gonna be the biggest raffle of the year. We're gonna set the Passover off right.
That's right.
It's gonna be $5 raffles. $5 raffle tickets. Go ahead, shoot your raffles in. If you was in the previous raffle and you didn't win, you still got your raffles. All you gotta do is buy one more raffle. You get that one and the ones that you already had. You ain't losing.
Right.
Understand this raffle? You're gonna get a full sweatsuit. You're gonna get the jacket that come with it, and the body butter and the oil, and I might throw in the hat. The way depending on how I'm feeling. Depending on how I'm feeling, and usually I'm feeling good. I don't usually feel bad on too many days, so that's how we're gonna rock it out, man. Also, I seen a comment earlier about the shirt. I think young man David said he didn't know we had the shirts. This is an example of one of the shirts, man. We definitely do shirts here at Javelin, so y'all can hit me up about that on Facebook, Instagram, whatever we was. Also, shout out to the Instagram, man. The Instagram was jumping today, man. We went live on the Chainbreakers, but then I also went live on my own, and we had about 28 views in total. 28 views in total. So the water to everybody that tuned in from the live. Actually, we still live on mine right now. The water to y'all. And again, just pay your Passover fee. Get ready for this Passover, Durham, North Carolina, April 20th this year. You understand? It's a week of events. Make sure you're in the city, man. Come on, rock out with us.
Yeah, right.
Hey, Salaki, you're a mom. Hey, right quick. Give me the date of the raffle.
So I ain't necessarily did the date, but I just know that it's gonna be. Right. It's gonna be probably. Okay, no, I can set the date right now. I can set the date. Let's say March 29th. March 29th is the date of the raffle. We're gonna do it then. That'll give me enough time.
Oh yeah. I just want a roundabout time, so it won't slip past me, because I'm damn sure gonna get in it, you know what I'm saying? And I don't want nobody talking no smack about his bias when you see me win, because I'm gonna throw a whole lot up in there,
Most High Christ, man. Most High Christ. So March 29th, that's the date. The raffle closes March 29th on that Friday. I'm doing it March 29th. That way, if we can't go on the show March 29th, I'll still have one more week. That'll give me enough time. So March 29th, we're gonna do the raffle then. So send in your $5. Hit me up if you need more information. That's all I got. I want the water.
Damn right. Well said, bro. Hey, I don't got nothing but man. Shout out to everybody that tuned in today. Shout out to my co-host, my Ottawa captain, the 10,000 Yagarwap. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Officer 1000 Kowal couldn't be with us today. You know what I'm saying? But it's no sweat, man. We appreciate all y'all for tuning in as well. And we're gonna see y'all next week, same time, same place, 12 p.m. Chainbreakers Podcast brought to you by the I.S.U.P.K, the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. So out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. You know what I'm saying? And with that, we're going to clip it. We're going to see y'all next week. To the brothers, we say shalom, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shabbaraka Thumb. And to the sisters, we say shalom, Yahweh Shamar, Allah Thun.